We got a beautiful little fort going on over here that I think is lovely. It's always a little shocking when you get to the surface over here like this, and it's just like noise. But Dwarf Fortress really does encapsulate that whole thing. Like, oh, I don't even see the code anymore. I just see, you know, dwarf, elf, redhead. That matrix line. The surface is very noisy because of all the different grass textures and the trees and things like that. We got a little fort entrance going on here. We've got our drawbridge set up for safety because we had to have a couple of thieves and a snatcher have shown up. So I was debating actually maybe raising the gate as a safety thing and just keeping it up in general, until we get like a caravan, then we can just lower it for them, because I think they stick around for a bit before coming forward. If it is something I'm concerned about, I could always move the trade depot outside, so that way the caravan could always come, and then we lower the drawbridge. Does anyone know for sure one way or another how it works? Because I don't exactly. On the other hand, if we raise the drawbridge, and we can't do the hunting the same way, so we'll see how it goes. Is that a wait bunny? There is a bunny right over here, stray bunny, currently tame. Oops. Right over here. Someone brought it with a migration wave. It's very cute. Could put the grazing zone inside. Yeah, I mean, I think we need bigger walls. I don't think this area is big enough for the grazing zone, but we might want to start a big mega wall project. We might even want to get this little pond within it. I mean, there's a second one over here as well, just so that we have access to water. And maybe we go ahead and do that. Yeah, maybe a second wall. We're going to go full, like, Attack on Titan over here, and have, like, multiple layers of walls going on. I really got to get back to watching that. Not so much that I necessarily enjoyed it per se, but, like, every single one of my favorite reaction channels are always doing reactions to Attack on Titan. Not Assault on Titan. Attack on Titan. And I'm like, I don't want to be missing out on the fun, but I just got annoyed by, like, the stupid amount of just speeches that were going on every episode. I was like, oh my god, here we go again. It's an entire episode of some guy ranting. Admittedly, I only got about 10, 11 episodes into season 1. I do want to get back to it. I was like, god damn it, stop talking! Actually develop the story. Assault on Europa's lesser known sequel? What? It's worth raising it just to see if your hunter can actually still hunt. Sometimes it's surprising when they climb. Well, and that's true, right? Because things are climbable now in Dwarf Fortress. Because I was thinking, like, originally when I was designing this, I'm like, oh yeah, we'll put in a moat inside here with the drawbridge that we raised. But I just realized, like, the moat itself isn't going to do anything. The drawbridge being up is what's going to stop people from getting in and out. Is there an opening in the base wall where the brown area is? You mean over here? I don't think so, because these are walls over here. The gray is not super obvious, but I believe this is all sealed in with no ramps. So I think in practice, this wall here doesn't actually stop dedicated attackers because they can climb the walls, right? Oh, I am running auto labor. I meant to address that. I did decide to start auto labor today because we're up to 42 dwarves, although some of them are children, so they don't work. But it's going to be too hard for us to run the jobs with dwarf therapists. I really do like it early on, you know, it gets you a little bit more hands-on, a little bit more involved in things. But at a certain point, turn on auto labor here to assign the jobs. I like to limit. I remember in the past I've had issues with the cut wood job, because it defaults to like maximum of 200, most of the jobs do. But I seem to remember weird things happening with that. If you're like listing a large area of trees to be chopped, maybe it depends on how many tools you've got, but like it could assign a lot of people to the job, but then they can't find their axes. Some weird things like that I feel has happened before, so we'll see. And yes, enemies can stand on the hill over here and shoot down. In the past, what we've had to do is we've gone and built walls over here to prevent the shooting. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to build a bridge inside this tunnel. And I won't worry about raising the drawbridge, because I think there's a limit to how much you can do, although it'll still be useful. But for now, what we'll do is we'll set up another drawbridge inside of here that we can pull up. Oops, I forgot to set the direction. Build bridge. Opens this way. Done. Build that out of granite. Excellent. So that's going to be a much better way to seal the base if there is an issue. How about a 20 level? Because can I only climb like 2 walls, 2 lengths, 2 heights? I feel like there's a limit to how much they can climb. We got whiskey and chocolate from Crazy Muffins.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
And just now, John Finn as well. See, now I want to eat muffins. This is the problem when I don't eat breakfast before we stream. Because I don't usually eat breakfast. I usually have, like, either a very late breakfast or a slightly early lunch, but that doesn't work out with the Saturday stream very well. So I'm always a little bit peckish. Crazy Muffins, thank you very much. When Quill keeps the entertainment quality so high, the only right thing to do is throw coins. Well, not right at me. That would be painful. Coins are hard, especially here in Canada where we have the $1 and $2 coins. They're very heavy, but I appreciate it very much, Crazy Muffins. And John Finn, thank you as well. Asking, will the VODs make it to YouTube? I love watching Dwarf Fortress. Twitch VODs are less user-friendly for me. The answer is absolutely yes. I've just had a very busy week and a bit here because I've been away, because I mean we streamed on Friday last week because I was away all weekend, and then it was a little bit of catch up this week on various things, and now I'm going to be away this weekend as well. Just hadn't gotten around to doing the edit on that. I did get the Vampire CK3 stuff up, but yeah. So the answer is absolutely yes. The Dwarf Fortress VODs will get up on the UbTubs, just not right away. When you say muffins, are you talking about proper bread muffins or cupcake muffins? Okay, well, first of all, when I think of muffins, I do think of them in a similar, like, mold or shape as what you might cook cupcakes in. But I do mean, I'm with me muffins, yeah, I don't like the ones that are like white cakey. You know, you get like, oh, these blueberry muffins, and it's just like white stuff with like these purple blotches in there, and it's mostly sugary and kind of like almost kind of pasty while you're eating it. I like the muffins that are like, I don't know if it's more like, I don't know what you would put in it, but like that almost sort of like crumble, like you kind of pull them apart and they sort of fall into sort of chunks and things like that. That's kind of nice. I like carrot muffins, bran muffins, things like this are really good. I mean, I love them with blueberries. Don't get me wrong. Blueberry muffins are amazing. I just don't like that white cakey variant of muffin. I like how the Trade Depot is right next to them. Yeah. Here, take our garbage. Stop making me hungry. Muffins are bready. Cupcakes are cakey. Things are tuna weird. Well, I mean, they're not bready, because to me, bread, like you develop. Actually, it's very important when you're making muffins to not overmix, because you don't want to develop the gluten. You don't want a tough, you don't want a muffin that's got sort of that chew, that pull of bread, right? You want it to be. It's got to be short. As in not have a very big gluten content. You want to mix as little as possible. Yeah, what kind of muffins are bread? Exactly. I mean, they're not cakey, they're muffiny. I think there's 3 distinct textures we're talking about, right? There's a bread, there's the cakey, which is what a cupcake might be, and then there's muffin. They're very distinct textures. Cookies are a little bit different in there as well. With me, when I make cookies, I almost like them this weird between sort of the gluten development of bread and the crumbliness of a muffin. Because I want when you bite into a cookie, like I almost want you to be able to sort of, break a chocolate chip cookie is the ideal. I'm talking about that, because obviously there's a bunch of different cookies, right? Shortbread, all kinds of different things. I only make chocolate chip cookies, and I make them very well. I want them to sort of have that sort of rough looking texture. I want them to split on sort of like an uneven kind of crack, but have just a little bit of like, almost a little bit of a chew to them. The trick to that, I find, is don't overmix, but then put them in the fridge overnight before you bake them. So it develops a little bit of gluten, but in sort of like segmented chunks. Very important. Quill now playing Muffin Simulator. Should we change the tag to cooking stream? Yeah! I'm hungry now. Yeah, I know, right? In fact, I've made cookies with bread flour, and I actually think that might be some of my preferred texture. Currently, I'm out of bread flour, so I'm only using all-purpose because I baked some cookies to bring to my family for Thanksgiving. But I often like the ones I make with bread flour. All right, so right now everything's developed. We have very few idlers. Well, a second ago it was 3. So, I mean, it is flipping around a little bit. But people are very busy. It's nice to have a couple of idlers, because it means that, you don't have a lot of jobs being undone or not done. Jobs going undone, I guess? Because you're not undoing the job is just going undone. Anyway, because that would be bad. So a couple idlers is often a good sign that you're in a good balance. Lots of work going on. But yeah, although a few of them are sleeping and drinking, so maybe we actually do need a few more jobs going on. Lots of people planting, which is nice to see. Mark Hecklem over here playing Make-Believe, good for him. Ever play with minecart carts in DF? Not much. We have, but not much. Probably not as much as I should.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
The other thing I wonder is, I don't know if we've got enough bedrooms for everyone. In fact, I think the answer is no. We do have these 2 dormitories over here, though, so that's okay. Well, whiskey and chocolate from Plain Coast Dwarf. Hey! Welcome to the Quilly Teen Talks About Cooking stream. Can you name a dwarven cook after me? You know what? I'm always vulnerable to being bribed. Everyone knows this. I'm as corrupt as fuck. Let's sort by cooking. So, well, that's interesting. Are you a baby? Is Bim a baby? Oh, no, he's got everything enabled, but he's not experienced. That is interesting. So, Warwolf and Zon already are signed, have a name. I guess the next up would be Zulbin over here. So, we'll just call this dwarf Plain Coast. Zulbin. Gonna get a little cook on. What else do you do? You don't have any particular standout skills, but who knows? Maybe you'll develop into a fantastic cook. We shall see. A thief! Okay, the thieves are fine. Thieves, what they do... Right over here. It's a kobold thief. Thieves, once they get spotted, they run away. So this one should immediately run away, and it's going to be okay. We get a second message about it, but it's probably the same one. Maybe there were 2 of them. What we need to do we have an animal that doesn't have to graze that we could... How would I find that? So if I filter out the non-graze... Okay, there we go. So, sow, duckling, piglet, gosling. Those 4 animals, I just realized I don't have Twitch up. Those 4 animals over here, they don't need to graze. So, they would be really good guard animals. Do we want a guard pig, a guard duck, or a guard goose? Gosling is a baby goose, right? I mean, being Canadian, I know how vicious geese can be. Guard goose, everyone knows. Peace was never an option. Right? It's like overwhelming. Okay, so we build, not cage. I think it's called, is it called chain? Is it the V hotkey, wherever that is? It is V. What is it called? There it is, right? Oh, restraint. It's called restraint. What we'll do is we'll put it in front of the drawbridge over here, somewhere like that. We've got a rope. Perfect. Okay, we'll get that down. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to build a new lever right over here. So we're going to have 1 lever to control the outer door, 1 lever to control the inner door. To unnamed Goose Fort. It's a beautiful day in the fortress. You're a horrible goose. Got a really good unnamed armorer. Ooh. That's one of the things. It's like sort by highest skill. Oh, that's quite interesting. Oh, there we go. What we could do. Oh, that's quite cool. So we've got 4 dwarves with legendary +5. They're all named. We have a dwarf with legendary +4, which is named. And then we have a bunch of other legendary dwarves, which are not yet named. That actually is a really good system. Okay. Let's do some naming. We're going to pull some names out of the draw. And first we're going to read about whiskey and chocolate. It's the Ifrit guy! Hey, Ifrit! Oh, we're bribing Quill today! I would be quite happy with a crafter or whatever. So what do you call a woman with 1 leg shorter than the other? Eileen! Okay, I'm going to take this one from the donations, and then we're going to do a draw. The draw, if you haven't done it already, do make sure to hashtag name. Anyone can get into the draw. Subscribers do have a higher chance of winning the draw, but everyone is eligible to enter the draw for naming. Because I don't want to just do it off donations. Although, I mean, it's great for me, but that's not really what I want to encourage. But thank you very much, Ifrit. Eileen. Come on, Eileen. I don't know the rest of the words, but they are really good of a song. And I just lost 300 viewers. Okay, good. Excellent. Where's my draw? Boom. Giveaways. Manage. Draw entrant. Elsec! Or Elsa EC. So, what is your legendary skill? You might be a legendary fighter of some type. Oh, you're a legendary intimidator, appraiser, musician. You're an intimidating musician who knows the value of stuff. Huh. Iguana Eddie! You are... Come on, tooltip me. A legendary poet and speaker. Ziggity Zigzag is going to be... I guess I have to click to give it focus before it tooltips. Another legendary musician! Ziggity Zigzag. Okay, let me apply this so I don't accidentally overwrite nicknames, because I've done that before. Over here, Silent the Hunter. You are a legendary student and reader. And nearly legendary, your Grandmaster Critical Thinker. Are you going to be our librarian, Silent the Hunter? I'll have to get a library set up. Roadster Tracker is... Give me the tooltip. Hello, game. I know the window has focus. There it is. Legendary Poet and Speaker. Why do we have so many legendary poets and speakers? How did we end up with so many people who have so many social skills?
It's whiskey and
Villain C. Oh yeah, I'll check you in a second, Ifrit. Legendary Musician. Alright. We got more whiskey and chocolate. Reptile? You're gonna be... Oh, yes, Ifrit guy. You are legendary dancer! We got legendary musicians, legendary dancers. We are gonna have a really happening club when we get it built. We got another legendary dancer. Alright, Reptile. N8 level. I mean, no offense to everyone else, but it would be nice to get someone who's legendary at some sort of crafting. Legendary Tracker. Is that used for hunting? Helco! Hang on, let me make sure. There we go, that everything is applied. Oh, I missed this Kogan one. Legendary, another legendary dancer for Helco. Elm, or E11M. You're gonna get this one over here. Legendary Weaponsmith. Well, no offense to everyone else, but I'm pretty happy that we got a more useful legendary skill in the list. Mattress 237 is gonna get Vabok here, who is legendary poet and speaker. All right. And I think that is it for our legendaries right now. We did get a whiskey and chocolate. Who's that? It's Nachos! Hey, Nacho. For April Fool's next year, how about another cooking episode? I really do want to do another one. Also, what other traits does my dwarf have behind animal taming? All cupcakes are cakes. All muffins are breakfast bread. All scones between cakes and bread. Well, there you go. From Coolman. So Coolman Trainer over here. You're also a master negotiator, adept liar, adept intimidator, adept pacifier, adequate astronomer, which is interesting. Apparently you dream of raising a family and you're repelled by the idea of honesty. You're a very interesting person. All right, let's pop back over to Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't paused the game here. Daedalus making some masterpiece mugs. Lovely. We need some plant cloth for... Man, we don't have a lot of plants. I wonder if we can upgrade our farming. Well, it looks right now like there's a lot of stuff waiting to be collected. Need more seeds overall, I think. Okay, I think I want to make more bedrooms because I don't think we've got enough for all our dwarfs right now. So what I'm going to do... Now, I'm not going to build any more dormitories. Put it over here. Record. Do-do-do. Do-do. Put it over here. Stop. Play, 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 play. I'm going to do one more. And then I'm going to come down here. Record. Stop record. Play, 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 play. Excellent. Bum, 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 bum. Record. Play, 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 play. Record.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Chocolate. Play, 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 play. Okay, good. Diggy diggy hole. Who's that? Oh, it's Helco again. Legendary dancer. You're like Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, of course, is one of the best dancers in any video game ever. go over here for fancy 2x3 bedrooms. I know we're not doing the comb, the hair comb version of bedrooms this time around. Okay, other lever got set up. So what we're gonna do is add a task, link you up to a bridge. This bridge over here, mechanisms, go. Excellent. Okay, so feeling a little bit. Oh, my rope got installed. So we're gonna assign an animal to the rope. It's gonna be Ryan, our gosling, is gonna be assigned to it. So what happens here? Actually, I think you really want it in like a 2-column wide thing. Yeah, we actually want 2 animals hooked up here because the animal will detect anyone who's adjacent to it. And in this setup, there's a possibility if the animal's down here and a thief goes through the top, it won't be adjacent. I think we do tend to chain a pair so that it's guaranteed. You know what? I'm going to remove this building. We're going to do that. I'd forgotten about it. I thought just one in the middle is fine. No, we need to do them in pairs. Saw a guy make a coffee mug out of granite yesterday. Oh, I don't know what a stone mug would be like. Oh. Ooh, it's sparkly. Sparkly see-through invisibility mug. Yeah, we'll do a gosling and a duck. Oops. So I did a scene transition because I had my tooltip in the wrong place. The restraint. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Phasing mug, artifact mug. Yeah. Okay, what season are we in? Doesn't it say on the screen? Maybe it says it over here. It says it somewhere. Midsummer. There it is. It's like, there, this is the screen it's on. Midsummer. Okay. So in the fall, in the autumn, is when we get our trade caravans. The thing is, I think that, like, Liaison is still here. Maybe he did finally leave. Okay. Mug menaces with spikes of transparency. A little bit of farming. If we go over here, we have no food. Okay, so let's do a designate plant. Yeah, gather plants. Shit. All right. We can butcher some of the animals in our field. I'll talk in the beginning. Yeah, that's why they're all hungry. We could set up a farm on the surface to grow different crops. Do you turn fishing back on? How do we turn? Did we turn off fishing? We have auto fishery. I might have turned off fishing jobs, but now we have auto labor on, so fishing should happen. And we have some booze, not a ton. Getting more fruit. Yes, yeah, I noticed in here, like, yeah, we don't have drink material plants. We can't brew booze right now, which is no good. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a farm plot up here on the surface because we can grow different things that we might have seeds for from this harvest. Oh, some migrants have arrived. Oh, good! More mouths to feed! Woo! Do we have 500 booze limit? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we only have 177 drinks right now, but I think we do have an order in. I guess we could check. Our still is right here. 200 to 400 drinks is what we try to maintain right now. More potential werebeasts, yeah. Okay. Let's consider. Let's butcher our animals. What are we keeping these cows around stuff for? I mean, if we had breeding pairs, maybe? Still planning on replacing Dyson Sphere program? What do you mean replacing? Or you mean replaying, maybe? Then, yeah. Let's butcher the cow and the mule. And yeah, let's get our sentry animals back. So the gander is, I think, the goose grown up. And then yeah, we'll do a duck. Because ducks are terrifying. We're gonna let all the migrants get inside, and then they probably brought some animals with them that need to be pastured as well. Werebase would solve the food shortage. Yeah, music is very dramatic. And it should be YouTube safe, fingers crossed. Oh, our hospital! Okay. So this room over here... Oh, we need to be... build door, planning mode, please. This room over here was going to be our hospital. Crispy Goth has given birth to a boy! Oh, congratulations, Crispy! Okay, farm is up. Farm is up. Ooh, asparagus. Asparagus is delicious. Now the question is there something that we can grow in multiple seasons in a row? Actually, we can grow asparagus year-round. Because it's ideal because the way that the plants sort of overlap between production. It looks like all the surface things can grow year-round, which seems weird. The underground stuff has seasons, but the above-ground stuff doesn't? That doesn't make any sense. If anything, the stuff below ground shouldn't have seasons. Yeah, I like the idea of strawberries. I think we'll do that. Mostly because I'm worried that, like, if I did asparagus, our entire fort would smell like asparagus pea. It's a very strong smell. Although I think only something like 2/3 of people have that thing, where their pea smells funny after asparagus. Doesn't affect everyone. I do have clothing farming going on. We do have some pigtails, although we are, I believe, out of it right now because we've been having alerts about it. Yeah, unused plant cloth, but we do try to grow some pigtail. We would like to buy a bunch more pigtail seeds if we could. And yeah, strawberry wine. Is it the geothermal season cycle? Oh, some of the above ground all year can be used for clothing? Really? What is the above ground clothing option? Oh, we can do hemp. We don't have any seeds for it, but I'm assuming we can make clothing out of hemp. We can make a few other things that... No. Not in this game. We don't have smoke leaf. Jute, rope reed, and hemp. But we don't have access to any of that right now. But we do still have some above ground plants being picked, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we've got a little bit of meat, a little bit of plant now. So that's going to be okay. Is this like RimWorld? Yes! Although this is sort of like the granddaddy of RimWorld. RimWorld drew a lot of inspiration from Dwarf Fortress. And this has... It's weird to say, but this has a lot more complexity than RimWorld. And RimWorld is pretty fucking complex. Okay, build door. I'll record a little macro. Click, 1, 2, 3, go. Again, if I do this in bulk with this placement, it tends to not go right. Well, that's funny, because of the mirroring, I can do the move 3 thing for the entire way through with the doors. I won't do it with the beds, though, because I want the beds to work a little differently. Back out, bed, and then play the same macro. But yeah, then I have to move here. Boom, 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 boom. Come up to the top. I would like to get coffers and cabinets and things like that set up in these bedrooms soon, too. But let's prioritize getting those down. Because you can see some of the dwarves are leaving stuff on the ground already. I think these are worn. I think with the X's here, this is a really worn cave spider silk thing. I don't know if anyone ever picks that up to clean it. Yeah. 12. I stand corrected. RimWorld is like this. Yeah, that's sort of the order of things. RimWorld is like this, but, you know. But it is also true this is like RimWorld. I mean, it's literally true that this is like RimWorld. Trim this zone back. It's just that RimWorld was inspired by this, but it doesn't make it... I think... Yeah, there you go. Clean that up a little bit. Okay, so this is going to become a hospital zone. Boom. Now, it's going to need some storages. Whoa. Oh! Whoa! Okay, well, we're going to be renaming this person. This actually, I'll rename them now. Tossid Odomerith is taken by Feymud. So, let's do a quick rename. We're going to sort by nothing. Let me reread the dwarves. What's your first name? Tossid. Right over here. So you're going to need a nickname because you're about to make an artifact. Draw, name, it's Dang-er! Dang-er! What are you going to make for us? You're a weaponsmith. I hope you actually make a weapon. And I hope it's not crap. Alright. Did it not update in here? Oh, that's interesting. I guess, no, the log just writes to it. What are you claiming? That's the dwarf over here. Oh, there we go. Claimed a metalsmith's forge. Yes. And he's picking up... Oh! I don't think you grabbed a lot. You literally grabbed a single set of copper bars, 1 unit of copper bars, and that's it. It's not going to be a very rich artifact. Fingers crossed, like... Epic weapon? I mean, copper sword isn't like the stupidest, like, best, but, you know, it'd still be something. Bum, 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 bum. Forge must have everything else. No, I mean, it literally only has one thing in there. Just the copper bar. And that's it. Works furiously. Copper brass knuckles. Epic wire spoon. Okay, we don't have any more gold nuggets, but that's okay. We'll have to start making our gold statues soon. For decorating everything. Oh, our dining room. Excellent. So this is our dining hall. Or will be. So... Oh, these are separate zones. Hold on. Can I expand a zone? How does that work? Hang on. I guess I can do this, even though it overlaps the walls. That doesn't actually matter. Okay. So this, meaning... Oh no, that's what I'm forgetting. You can make a dining hall. So you need tables down, and then you zone it. Okay. I am going to want this area smoothed. So let's designate smooth stone. This dining hall. And then we're going to build tables with planning mode. Wait, that's not centered up. So we'll do this. There we go. We'll do this. So we'll have the space in between, because that's where the servants come and serve in front of you, which is very convenient. So build throne. Oops. / chair. Throne is just a stone chair. Oh, we need to go one more tile over. There we go. So once the first table goes in, we can designate this as a dining room. And then, yeah, the smoothing will be quite nice. It's going to keep our dwarves really busy, though. But that's okay. A copper battle axe! Yes! Yes! We can use that! Strike Bastion, the comedic cloister. Studded with copper. That's it. It's just a plain copper battle axe, but it is of the highest quality. Now, people will equip that properly, right? I think they'll just equip it on their own. I don't think I can, like, assign... Well, there might be a way in the squad view to assign a specific weapon to someone, but I'm not sure. Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me about the grazing animals. Grazing, filter out the currently pastured. So we got an alpaca and another bunny to assign to this zone. And yeah, there we go. The duck and the goose are over here. And so no matter what, if anyone tries to sneak through here, they will get detected. We'll get a honk. Comedic battle axe. Does it make a honking sound when it hit? It's a squeaky toy battle axe. All right, we got some chopped trees outside, so we still got plenty of wood kicking around. What are you doing here, buddy? You are eating. Okay. How's the map? What do we have? We've got wild ducks, oot and a boot. Okay. Dead animals. No one's missing. That's good. No one's been found dead and drained of blood yet. That's always nice. Claims it for himself. They always say that about the artifacts. They always claim it as a family artifact. But that doesn't mean they're like equipping it. Every single artifact has that text, and it had me worried at first because it like changed that wording at some point. I was like, wait, what? We have a lame duck standing there. He's not lame! He's got both feet. Everything's good. Ooh, that is some slow hauling over here. For a manager. What are you hauling? Silver nuggets. Is it an actual hauling job? Yeah, you're starting work. Because we have, so we have a smelter over here. Do we not? I guess I don't have a stockpile around it. So first of all, let me do that. This stockpile, sorry, not animals. I should have just defaulted the right thing, but it's fine. It's going to be a stone stockpile for metallic ores. I mean, theoretically, the coal and everything could be brought in here as well. Oops. But I'll just permit those. I mean, oops. Coal and lignite, I guess, does make sense. Okay. And I don't think stone gets stored in bins or barrels, but we could assign a wheelbarrow over here because those things are heavy. So haulers will try to bring some of those stone chunks over to this area. We did have an undead goose. I don't know if we still do. Oh, because we have a necromancer which raised a goose from the dead. As you do. Death goose! But I don't know if it's still around. Alright, the smoothing is going. Tables are getting there. Since I have a table in place. There you go. You can designate this as a dining room now. And also a meeting hall. And then the advantage of it is now, because we had this like random little zone over here. That was a meeting zone, just because that would allow the migrants to come into the map. Otherwise, they stay on the edge of the map. But there we go. Cool. Bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum. This music is so dramatic. So yeah, we don't have many strawberries planted. I think we have one planted strawberry right over here where my cursor is, and that's it. But that's okay. We might have more strawberries that have been picked, but we haven't gotten the seeds out of it yet. In any case, it'll start producing its own. Take a look at our stocks. Okay, 500 plants. That's good. I mean, I might want to set up a larger plump helmet plot soon. We have 2 5x5s that grow plump helmets year-round. That's actually probably a good amount. I think still kind of limited a bit by our seeds. We also need more barrels, because we have a bunch of seeds just lying on the ground. We do have our carpenter job over here, which is supposed to be making barrels forever. Apparently we have 55 barrels. How's that possible? Oh, we have a ton of barrels over here. Yeah, so someone just has to take some of these barrels, move them up to our seed storage. I don't know why no one's doing that right now. Yeah, I know, normally I think of seed, of bags. That's not always what we did before, but we do have these barrels over here, which appear to be being used. Yeah. Are these barrels we got in trade? Oh! Seeds go in bags, bags go into barrels. Although I'm still surprised there's not more barrels there, but maybe because it's full of seed slots. Okay, so back now we do have we have our loom clothier's workshop. What we need this is cloth bags, repeating task, workflow constraints. Can you also use boxes for seeds if boxes are the same? And I'll set up a thing here. We'll try to keep 5 to 10. I don't even know if we need that many. Keep like 2 to 4 no. 2 to 4 empty bags around. Or we would if we had cloth. I mean, we do have it set to 33 barrels. Okay. We just need the cloth industry to go up. And the problem is we are limited on our pigtail seeds. Do you not... So, okay. When you cook something, you get the seed out of it. When you brew something, you get the seed out of it. Hold on, maybe not when you cook something. I think when they eat a vegetable, they leave the seed behind. When you brew something, they leave the seed behind, I think. I don't know about cooking. What about pigtails? When they process pigtails... Wait, where... You don't get the cloth directly. Do we need a farmer's workshop? We might be missing a farmer's workshop. If we don't have a farmer's workshop, that's probably where you process the pig seed. And you do get it. Yeah, I think cooking ruins the seed. But brewing keeps it, and food processing, but we don't actually have it. So this area over here, boys workshop, what we need to set up is build workshop. We need a farmer's workshop. Boom. So that we can start processing the seeds. Any other workshops we don't yet have? We don't yet have a kitchen, although we don't necessarily need that. We don't have a fishery. That could be on the surface, but I think here is fine. Or is a fishery like a butchery where it's going to leave miasma behind? I guess we'll find out. Ashery. Dyer's workshop. Very dire. Oh wait, was that another ashery? Oh no, Dasher. Okay, let's just wait here for a sec. Fishery has miasma? Okay, so we need that on the surface. Cancel that. So we need another room like our butcher's thing over here. We could have made it big enough to have room for both. I guess I can just for now, I can just put the fishery outside. Like literally outside. The downside with this is I think it doesn't get clean by default. That's an interesting question. Yeah, neither is this. Oh. I think that's why we often put it indoors. Because with refuse, right now they ignore from outside, but I thought with the little room it might not count. But I guess we need to gather refuse from outside. The problem is this will gather refuse from all over the place. Okay. What we're going to do is we are going to move to our little indoors jobber here. We're going to set up a little 3x3 room here. That's the wrong command. And another one over here. And we'll do that. That'll be our butchery and fishery spot. Just build a roof on it. Would that count? Put a halt on that. I don't know if a roof would count on being indoors. Maybe it does. Build a little upstairs over here so that we can get up onto the wall. Let's see. Let's find out for science. Alright, lots of bins being made. That's great. And yeah, things being delivered over here by our smelter. Oops. This has got to be changed. This stone. This is by our craft dwarf shop. What we want to do is ideally... I mean, I don't think it'll use the metal ores by default, but we don't actually want to store that. So we'll store other ores The economic ore is fine too, although not the coal or the lignite. I mean, a bunch of these would be our fluxstone for smelting certain metals, but we can leave that parked there as well. We just don't want the lignite here because it's not helping us. Because we don't... maybe we can make mugs out of lignite, but we don't want that. That would probably be a bit of a waste. I would like to do more smoothing overall, but it does keep us very, very busy. There you go. Speaking of smoothing, little dining hall. Very nice. We should start getting some positive moodlets from people feeling like they're in very fancy dining halls, depending on how good these tables are. But hopefully they're okay. Yeah, it's not bad. All these little like widgets next to things, that indicates better quality. So this is like normal quality conglomerate table. This is a better quality one. You can view it, and it'll actually give us the superior quality. See? Oh, Autumn is here. Alternatively, excavate the roof of your refuge pile / butcher shop fishery so that it's open to the surface and build a floor over it. The tiles underneath will forever count as light above ground and therefore not generate miasma. Oh, interesting. So then you floor over it. So it'll still be vented and not create miasma, but it will count as indoors. Excellent. Menacing science. Okay, so that staircase got built. So what we can do is come one level above, build, construct floor. I can't build it here. Oh, I think I need a downstair above the upstair. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we need to complete that. What I can do is also enclose our little fishery space. Oops.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate. Hang on a sec. Cancel that. Cancel that because we're going to put doors in there. Holy shit! Does that feel early to anyone else? We get a vile force of darkness has arrived. Where? We got goblins! That feels early. Oh boy! Okay, what was whiskey and chocolate? It's Crazy Guppy! If you need a fishmonger, then my name is sufficiently fishy. That is a good point. That is a good point. I think we got a couple of fishers. Time to put the copper axe to use. Okay. Probably this is a very small group, and we should just go out and, like, beat the crap out of them, rather than pull the lever. They're only goblins. We gotta fight these guys, right? Bring out the honking axe. Nervous. Okay. Military. What I might do is create a second squad. Their outfits don't matter right now. They will basically just try to bring them out. Okay, we have 2 full squads. Squad A and B. Interesting. We can't activate you. Yeah, we'll have to do some training zones and split schedules and stuff like that. I don't think we really truly need to activate you, but I'll activate you for a sec. And we got a snatcher at well. Okay. Squad A, B, move to here. Alright, how are we looking here? 2 goblin thieves. Wait, that's it? But shouldn't the vile force of darkness show up in here? Oh, there's vision things and stuff, isn't there? Anyway, our squads are moving out to here. Yeah, there we go. They're starting to assemble. No combat yet. Oh. No, okay, these are hunting things. Broken necromancer gestures. Gander corpse. So there's a dead goose that has been reanimated again. That's always fun. Kill, select from a list. Well, let's try to... We'll set a kill command on the goblin thief wherever he might be. I think he's mostly leaving the map. Is that him here? Is that the dead goblin? No, that's the dead gander. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to kill. Let's move you down here, which is where the force showed up. I don't think there's anything going on. I think the vile force of darkness may be in a couple of thieves. Game is just testing you. This is just a drill. Oh yeah, so things up here where we're going to be able to walk on top of this and use the stairs to get in. We'll clearly have to put some walls up here since we were using things, but build, construct, floor. Oops. Build a wall. There you go. There. That should stop anyone from getting on the roof of our building. Make some battle mugs. So we still got some plant collection. Okay, we do need to have some training going on. Let's make a job and ask for rock armor stands. Let's get 5 of them. Maybe we'll stop, because actually maybe... Okay, we'll get 5 so they're around, but we might just make a bunch of golden ones for decorating rooms later on. Need a wall going down on top as well. Huh? So I built a wall on top of this so that no one can walk on top of the roof and then get to the stairs. We will ultimately want a wall probably like everywhere above here so no one can shoot down at us, but I think we're going to ignore that for now. Is there any force of darkness viler than an undead goose? And yeah, there might be some little like job suspension stuff that gets here because they might get in a little bit of each other's way, but we'll just revisit. Yeah, so that's suspended here because I think it got confused because it can't reach. But it's okay. We'll just deal with it afterwards as more of this gets built. Oh, you thought there was a wall missing, that area's covered. Okay, cool. Good. So we're all good. So yeah, when the roof goes up on this, it'll be interesting to see if this counts as being indoors. And therefore this butcher shop will get cleared of all of its garbage. If it's not, what we do is we end up deconstructing all this and we just move everything indoors. I think I'd like to smooth... Oh, what we need to do is we need to make these flagged as bedrooms. So we need to start recording macro, hit R, go down here, un-R, play. We don't have to assign the bedrooms. Because as long as it's designated as a bedroom, dwarves that don't have one will automatically go and do it. I remember, like, manual assigning bedrooms to everyone for such a long time before, like, it turns out, no, they do it automatically. You still have to assign it to be a bedroom, which, fair enough. Caravan is here! Oh, it's time to sell some mugs! We couldn't do it last time. But now... So we want to search for finished goods bins. Because that's what our mugs go in. Perfect. All right, we're going to make so much money. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to buy so many things. Hopefully lots and lots of seeds. Yeah, there they come. They got their wagons and everything because it can reach, which wasn't the case last time. They wouldn't have brought that many things anyway. Because they bring a lot more goods if wagons can get to your depot. Why did the dwarf put a bad pun in Twitch chat? Answer, he had heard doing so would drown him in booze. Booze! Let's bring out the mugs. Alright, much to share. I mean, leather is always maybe something we want. And honestly, like, cloth is also always going to be very appealing. As potentially some of these bars. Seeds, honestly, maybe all of them, but plump helmet spawn. Yeah, those are the tops. Bring me some anvils. We could ask for specific animals to start breeding pairs. I don't know. Maybe? I mean, we could start doing egg-laying things, too. We could do nest boxing and stuff. Here, let's see if they can bring us cows and bulls. I mean, they'll bring us all kinds of other stuff as well. But this is just increases the chance that we'll get whatever we're asking for here. We shouldn't have to ask for metal bars. I think they're pretty expensive to buy. Alright, go away. Piss off. I don't care. Okay. Alright, you're here. Are the goods all here? No, some are still being brought. I can see them walking. I think those bins with the mugs in them, I think they're very heavy. We have a lot of stone mugs in those bins. Breed some lobsters. So everything over here, these guys, these are all carrying bins. Oh, raw fish being prepared. That's great. How's this? Still waiting for constructions. All right. You can build an anvil and forge. Oh, can you build more anvils? Okay, for some reason I thought you couldn't build them at all. But maybe you just need the one to bootstrap it. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, actually, the problem is we don't have access to iron. The only thing we can do is copper. These are interesting with all these names. I mean, we've only got access to copper, silver, and gold here. So no, we can't actually make our own anvils. As far as we know, we don't have any rare creatures yet. As far as we know. Jeancy's given birth to a boy. Okay, this might be the last bin of mugs. Come on, get in. Who's this walking so slow? Cool man! Oh, I mean, these are heavy mug things. We might need... Oh, we do have a wheelbarrow. I mean, only the one, admittedly. Let me set, like, 3 wheelbarrows as a limit over here. Okay, let's trade. So, in theory, we want to trade everything. So, we're offering 50,000 dwarf bucks worth of goods. If we were to buy everything he had, okay, he'd lose money. So, we can't literally buy everything he's got. Darn. Oh, that's true. We can get adamantite later on. We're What we're going to do is buy some glass, because it's possible someone will get in a strange mood and want access to glass, and we don't have that set up yet. We'll buy some random ropes, just because it's always handy to have a few around, and sometimes it can be annoying to build. Okay, we can get this cow in a cage. We'll uncage them later on. We could get more geese to start a bit of an industry there, but I don't know if we will. We'll buy some rum, beer, wine, ale, just to make sure we've got it. Let's get lye. We don't actually have lye production going on here. A little more booze. We're going to want some of these weapons. Steel battle axe, these are very expensive, but that's going to be okay. Iron spear, iron short sword, battle axe, crossbows, picks, always worthwhile, although that's expensive as hell. More picks. Bronze spear. More whiskey and chocolate. Who's that? It's Elf! Hey! If you were to build a dwarven artifact, what would it be? I mean, an artifact mug would be kind of cool. Maybe a really nice chair. It would have to be comfortable, though. Right? Like, a base of stone, fine, maybe. Although, ideally, you're like a bit of give. But then you, like, start getting, like, layers of silk or cloth or something like that to get nice padding. And then on it would be the image of a Brussels sprout. And surrounded by dwarves who are bowing towards the Brussels sprout. More picks. Picks and battle axes, what's nice about them is they do double up. We'll get some armor as well, because we don't really have any of that right now. And we don't have quite enough metal to really get started with this industry. What is it, menace with spikes of? That's a good question. Elf bone. Spikes of elf bone. Some sugar. Okay. Flour, plaster. Quick lime. Various resources we don't necessarily have quick and easy access to. I don't want to buy a bunch of just bags. Well, I mean, we can actually afford quite a lot, so we might do this. Because then we can put our seeds in it. I mean, theoretically, we can start crafting them. Plum helmet spawn, there we go. Make sure we get some seeds. Cave wheat. Another quick lime. We've already got a little bit of it. Pigtail seeds. That's perfect. That's really what we're looking for. Pigtail seeds. Gypsum, because we might use for stuff. Like making plasters and things. And yeah, I'm going to get these bins of leather. Because we can start making some leather armor. Just because we don't have enough metal yet to really make a bunch of metal armor. Now, we do want to leave these traders with a lot of profit. So they feel great about us. You're mugging these poor traders. No, man, our mugs are of the highest crafts dwarfship. All the time. More leather bins. And yeah, it's convenient to buy them in bins. I mean, I'm selling the whole bin of my mugs just because it's less clicking. Ideally, we want to keep the bins, but especially if we can get the stuff that comes in bins, it just makes the hauling that much simpler afterwards. Because we're going to be spending like weeks, if not months, hauling this out. Okay, this might... Okay, let's stop with the leather. Wow. I guess I had put in a request for leather, so it kind of makes sense. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Okay, there we go. I'll buy some bronze bolts. I won't get the steel bolts. They're really expensive. There we go. Tons of anvils. There we go. That's all the anvils we'll ever need. We'll get some extra meat of various types, just in case we have any food problems short term, although I don't think we will. Oh, we can get these plump helmets, because that'll result in more seeds as well. And various threads, so we can craft. Oh, we'll get more strawberries, because that should give us strawberry seeds as well. Quivers. Trap parts. Cheeses we're going to ignore. Oops. Sheets of paper. Crutches, we started with some of that. I mean, they still have 20,000 dwarf bucks worth of profit. It would have been so convenient if I could have just marked all and taken all. It's like, even if stuff I didn't want. Take the books. I guess so, right? Because it is nice because we can put those in our library on the lever. Yeah. And I guess we will take the paper. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to trade them. They're going to get 17 grand profit. They'll definitely not say no. Done. Done. Yeah. Ecstatic with trading. I bet you are. So we no longer need a broker over here, so we can free our broker to get out there. One of the things I could do as well is, because we have gotten some new dwarves, and apparently lots of dwarves with epic social skills, we could look into switching some of our positions. So many expert books, or expert poets need books. Well, if they're experts, shouldn't they have all the poems memorized? Just saying. I think this duck is a pet. Yeah, Dumat Caldslings. It's a pet duck. Following a Woos who doesn't have a name right now. Need a concert hall. Yeah, I mean, we need concert hall, library. And we're gonna do we're maybe gonna do an inn on the surface for our visitors and stuff like that. No vampires yet that we know of. I mean, we haven't found anyone like dead, so probably no vampires yet. I think I'm gonna throw doors on all these little workshop spots over here. Just because if they have any quality whatsoever, they can contribute to good dwarfy mood. I mean, I could set a particular requirement for the quality of the door, but at some point we have to use the less grandiose ones anyway. Better here, better to use them here than maybe bedrooms. We can put in requirements and things like that. As far as I know, dwarves aren't slowed down by doors. It's not like RimWorld where the doors take a second to open. Not sure, though. How do we figure out who's wielding the legendary axe? So, Strike Bastion. I don't think it says it here. Is this the artifact here? I don't know if I can view from this. Maybe? Yeah, it might have a name in here, but... Oh, okay, hold on. What I can do is I can change the minimum quality to only show me artifacts. Maybe someone is wielding it, and only things that are... So maybe wielded things don't show up on our stockpile list. That makes sense. So someone must be packing it. So... That only tells me they are wielding something. Not that they... Not what it is. I'd probably have to check everyone individually. Because, yeah, we can show the artifacts here. There's artifact. That's not the question. The question is... Who's wielding it, if anyone? I don't know. Anyway, we're unloading tons of things from the trade depot right now. Drunk on spiced rum. Cool, man. Yeah, maybe the follow hotkey? Yeah, it's a point. Okay, hold on. Let me pause the game. If we go here, we set a follow hotkey. I don't know, F5. F5 it. Is it zoomed in on Tobal here? Okay, well, let's see if it moves around. If I keep hitting F5. Why is it zooming to this view? I don't know. It's zooming into here. I think zoom bugs the focus. Yeah, it clearly must. Oh well, it'll be a mystery. So yeah, it's gonna take 1,000 years to unload this. It's gonna be ridiculous. Really smart. Hunter punches the badger sow in the neck, left hand. Injured part explodes in the gore. God damn! Now, I'm going to put in an order for copper crossbow, and like 20 of them. Bone bolt. 30 is like the max we can put, but that's like 30 sets of production, I think. We'll do copper bolts later on, too. And wood bolts. I guess I can just put, like, maybe repeating jobs. That probably makes the most sense. It's the boyer that's down here, right? Yeah, hold on. Let me cancel... Remove that job. And make a job... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's the carpenter. Makes arrows. Out of wood? Where do we make bolts? Is there a Fletcher's workshop? I don't think there used to be. I don't know. Or a farmer's workshop. Now, the farmer's workshop automatically should process things. Hang on. Let's check the orders. So we loom dyed thread. We don't, so that's the thing. We need our dyeing industry going on, but that is going. We do have the dyer. We do make some dimple cups. Do I actually have to put a process plants job? Maybe it doesn't do it automatically. I think the animal stuff might. It's interesting you can spin thread here. We can spin thread somewhere else, too. Craftsworks Workshop makes the bolts? I mean, the non-metal ones? Is that the case? Wood, bolts, bone bolts. Okay, so I'm going to make a separate Craftwork Workshop. So we don't interrupt the mug-making process. This one will be dedicated to other things, like bolts. We'll set limits and shit. And yeah, metal bolts we do at the Metal Crafter. But we've got more important things to do with metal right now. Merchants are going to be leaving soon. That's fine. I think that just got built. Excellent. So wood, bolts, bone, bolts, set repeating jobs. Bolts of wood, I don't know, 150 to 200? Maybe that's way too many. I don't know. When you're doing training and shit, well, this will be less. Just to consume some of it, but we don't want to put, like, infinite jobs of any kind. A stockpile. In here, I think it'll just be set to do everything. Yeah, pretty generic little stockpile over here. Okay. No, I haven't played that new Pathfinder game. I haven't played Kingmaker either, which I really want to, because I know it's supposed to be quite fantastic. Kind of want to smooth everything. Oh, we need to put in... Nope. Is it H? Containers. Just one container at a time. Because otherwise... I mean, maybe it's been fixed. But if you... in the hospital, if you put multiple containers down, sometimes it would overflow in one particular type of material. Because multiple dwarves would simultaneously all grab thread, and they'd fill it up with like 1 billion thread, which is more than you need. Oop. More migrants! Oh my god. Well, I mean, we have no shortage of workers. How's this flooring coming along? Eh, it's coming. Alright. Slowly but surely. Alright, yeah. Farming should get a little bit better now. Lots of things are planted here. Yeah, lots of pigtails have been planted in both. This little area over here, this is the area that hasn't been planted yet. So there's no more pigtail seeds, but we're about to do a bunch, and that should kickstart our clothing industry, which is going to be beautiful. But yeah, we do have some critters that could be nest boxed right now, if we wanted to set that up. It's always a little tricky to set it up correctly, though, right? Isn't it, like, bizarre, and they do weird things with eggs, and... The nest box things I think is kind of annoying to set up, but also worthwhile. I don't know. Total War Warhammer 3 trailers. No, I haven't actually. Total War is another one. It's one of those games where I always wish I'd gotten more into it. Just never quite. I play it and it's like, oh, this is amazing. But then generally long term, it's like, what am I in the mood for? Oh, I'm in the mood for conquering the world. Well, I want to play a Civ or a Europa or something like that. For some reason, those other games resonate more. I'm not sure why. It says make separate 1x1 zones for each nest box. A little funky. Well, that's the auto net. See, there's two things talking about here. So the auto nest box thing for DF Hack takes care of making those zones. You just put down the nest boxes, and I think it auto creates all the zones for us and stuff, which is very cool. It's the dwarves will come up and pick up the eggs and stuff, so you have to like forbid the right thing or lock the doors or all kinds of different stuff. Lots of delay, poison, and greater restoration if I play Kingmaker. Alright, good to know. So we have some idlers, not too many. We have a lot of extra dwarves kicking around. Soldiers, no activity. Are they active? Oh, they are. Shit. Okay, we have to... let's set up the schedules. So what we want to do is you don't have your soldiers active all the time, or they do dumb things. So what we want to do is have them just train every other month. So if we set them to active, what they'll do is they'll train every other month, and we can have these two squads alternate so they don't fight over things either. This is all very good. And the other thing I want to do is change the order, because right now the training needs all 10 soldiers, and that leads to issues. Because if they don't all show up, they don't do it right. So what I'm going to do now is copy this one order and paste. So training can start when there's at least 6 of them in an area. And this avoids a ton of problems. Okay, so now I can actually make these squads active again, but I'm going to leave them both inactive for a little bit. I believe I did build some armor stands, or at least I put in some orders for it. So we're going to put it outside. Oh, we don't have any armor stands. Well, I guess I can put it in planning mode. I do have it asked for it to happen. Hold on. Are our jobs happening? Yes, okay, validated, good. No linked shops. I don't have anywhere that I can build. What do you mean, no linked shop? I assume this is no linked workshop? But don't you just make that as a stonemason workshop, which we definitely have? Oh, armor stands are in the queue. Okay, linked shop must be something else. I do have a manager's office. If we didn't have the manager's office and a manager set, we wouldn't have these little green check marks over here. So yeah, manager definitely set up the job, and apparently it's in the queue. You can link a specific shop to it. Okay, right now it's just generic. But yeah, it's definitely happening because in the workshop, you can see here, armor stands are in there. So currently they're working on making this throne. After that, they should go to the armor stand. So that's going to be A-okay. So, we might need another stonemason shop, because right now, this one might be a little overwhelmed. Because we're making tons of doors, tables. I think we do, actually. I'm going to do that. In fact, I might build a couple more. There you go. Get a couple more. Because a lot of times when we build, like, some of these things like doors and whatnot, we do want to lock quite quickly. Cabinets, there's going to be another one. I guess I can make a stockpile for bars/blocks. Actually, not bars/blocks, but it'll be fine. Sorry, I want to disable. What's the additional option over here? Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's actually for stone. There, I can now make another stone, which might mean they end up with coal, but who cares? There probably are legendary dwarves without names. Resuming production. Oh, there we go. I think these are all ready for harvest. So these are all pigtails that are about to be harvested, I think. So that's going to be good for our clothing industry. At some point, we'll dig down to one of the cavern levels, and we'll gain access to silk. No dwarves are too useful to lose. If an important dwarf dies while fighting, well, that's just, you know, Ducky. He'll just be that much more noticeable. We'll care more. Speaking of, though, we might want to start doing our coffins, with the assumption that at some point, some dwarves are going to die. Spoiler alert, some dwarves are going to start dying. What I'm going to do is record a macro, do that, and then do this. There you go. Put some coffins in there. Repeat. Add limit. Coffins of any, well, really any material, but, well, yeah, actually, maybe I'll say that. Yes. Add coffin of any material, though mostly they'll just be rock. Just keep 2 to 4 of them around. Good dwarf dies with an axe in his hand. Exactly. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, so that's being diggy holed. Meanwhile, these 2 stonemason shops are up. So we're going to ask you to make blocks, thrones, coffins, doors, cabinets, coffers, table. These are all our repeat jobs. Blocks, thrones, coffins, doors, cabinets, coffers, table. We'll want statues, but I think we're going to want them made out of gold rather than various stones. Okay, so that's good. So they're going to do that. Animals going into stray bull. Is there any chance I need to update my pen pasture information here? Grazing pastured. Oh yeah, we've got that cow. Oh, I think we had the cow in a cage. I think that might be that one over there. Cow and a bull. So theoretically, we are going to get some breeding going on for our cattle. Slabs for the inevitable dwarves that will drown in lava or just in water. Water drowning is a very common thing. Very dangerous. Now, I would like to smooth things. I would really still like that this command, and I don't think there's a way to do it, would let me just queue up smoothing of walls. Because for me, I want the walls to be smooth because they look better. I mean, ultimately we want the flooring smooth too, but we might just smooth this entire dungeon level over here. Let's call it temporary storage. Wait, what is this about the necromancer? Given the necromancer's coffins may be reusable. Oh, that's good. I like that. Oh, cancels drink. Seeking info. Oh, speaking of, how are we doing over here? We've got some food. I mean, we don't have any cooked meals, but that's okay. We've got plenty of drink. Excellent. Okay. So I know it's going to be super time consuming. But yeah, I'm going to set up a giant smooth. Done. The crypts? Oh, you mean the squads? Squad 3's barracks. So we're going to build burial receptacle. With planning mode on. Record, place, go there, stop record, play. Oh. See, even if I hit the play too soon, it doesn't take the clicks in. And I think it's just, it only happens with planning mode, and I think it's because there's some stuff that has to happen with DF hack, like outside of the game engine. So if you go too fast, oops. Oh no! Maybe the problem was because of my little 2-gapper over there. That might have been all. There we go. All right, done and done. I should actually try to see if I can do the bigger macros. Okay, there's a building present there. It's because the rock's in the way. We could set up some halls. The other thing we could do is hide these blocks. What? There's a quick way to do it, right? Is it from here? If I go to stocks, and I just found, well, I guess it's stone. Like this. There you go. We can hide. Now they won't show up on the screen over here anymore. Although, interestingly enough, it's still not showing me this door. Yeah, there's a door there, but there's also a stone. I guess it's just hiding anything in that tile. Alright. Then I could put in a little dump command on that rock. Someone's taken my Fey Mood. Reg Umarath, we've got to name you. Reg. Oh, sort by name, please. Reg, right over here. Set nickname. Mubat, draw me a name. It's Davaris! Or D-Avarice? Maybe D-Avarice? I don't know. What's your deal, D-Avarice? Well, you're very good at bone crafting. Is that what you're gonna do? It's claimed... Ooh. Claimed a craft dwarf workshop. Right over here. We'll unpause. Alright, he's going and grabbing some stuff. You just don't want them... If you're ever just sitting in the workshop with the exclamation mark, but not going out to grab stuff, but they haven't started their job, that means they're missing something. So you really want to pay attention, because if they can't complete their epic work, they get very salty about it. Where the hell did he go? He's probably up to the surface grabbing some bones from the butcher shop. Oh, there he is. He's grabbing some stuff from in here. Someone left something to rot in this room. Rotten donkey cheese. Oh, that sounds disgusting! Ah! Rotten donkey cheese? Ah! It just sounds worse because it's donkey. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason it should be any worse. It does, but it sounds like a euphemism, exactly. I think that's the problem. Okay, he's grabbing a lot of things. Oh my god, he's grabbing so many things. Some gem just now. Okay, hang on. What the hell did you grab? Okay, not as much as I thought. Couple of pawn turtle shells, a slate block, and a couple of rough green tourmalines. Yeah, it's just blue cheese. It's just a really nice, like a really ripe camembert. I really like stinky cheese. The smoothing is possibly not the best use of our dwarves' time, but it's going to look so pretty, won't it? Oh, hey, Eric Mears. Happy to have you around. Guess Twitch thinks you fish is a bad thing. There you go. What was that about the pawn? I lost it when I proofed it. Maybe a fishing zone will give you fish instead of turtle. I don't know. I think right now, if I check my orders for... Oops. Zone orders. Prefer fishing zones only. Yeah, so if we set up a zone, there was fish there, but right now they will fish anywhere there's water. And I think that's fine. I don't think I have to set up a specific zone. Have you eaten stinking bishop cheese? No. I'd pretty much eat any cheese. The one exception might be, what's it called? Katsumatsu or whatever? The cheese with, like, the maggots in them? I don't know. Davaris! Bone Carver has created Roti Guvoth. Tad fuck it. Almost sounded like a bad word. An intricate pond turtle shell left gauntlet. It's an infinity gauntlet. She claims that an heirloom name of the family ancestor. Yeah, which, again, they always say that for everything. Let's take a look at this. So what does it mean? Okay, it's shortened over here. Blinchard the Merchant of Affliction. How do we get the full name of it? Is there a place where we can actually see it without being shortened? Anyway, this is a intricate, not an intricate, but a intricate pond turtle shell left gauntlet. All craft worship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of pond turtle shell and cushion cut green tourmalines. Interesting, weren't they rough cut? This object menaces with spikes of slate and green tourmaline. On the item is the image of a forgotten beast in pond turtle shell. That's very dramatic. But yeah, compare the values. 52,000 dwarf bucks, 10,000, 3,600, 6,000. That is a really valuable artifact. I mean, it does have a lot of parts to it. See, there's more garbage everywhere. People aren't cleaning up their shit. Oh, the refuse pile might be full. Is there a trick? I mean, we could make like some sort of quantum stockpile weirdness thing. Like, this shit's got to be cleaned out better. Yeah, it's only left gauntlet. Now, I think, let's check the burial rules over here. By default, it's for citizens, doesn't allow pets. How do we feel about that? I don't know. 53k, not too shabby, had the menacing spikes and all. Yeah. Need to clear item ownership periodically. Is that why, like, they're just, like, sitting in these rooms everywhere? Take from one stockpile, dump directly in single tile refuse stockpile. Well, yeah, if a dumping stockpile or dumping zone can just be one tile and can fit infinite amounts of stuff in it. Winter came. They were telling us it would. Yeah, there's some bedrooms with that too. I should check to see my nobility, see if we've upgraded anything, if there's any demands. We do need to assign a captain of the guard. Because are they our sheriff as well? That's... There you go. No? Is it N? N. Oh! We do have a mayor! Daedalus is our mayor and does have requirements. Oh shit, he also wants us to make some flasks. Which I guess have to be made out of metal? Can we make silver flasks? We have a bunch of silver. We're gonna ask for 3 silver flasks. We could do gold as well. Actually, yeah, let's do gold. Because silver is useful, gold is not. So it is time, because I was just looking at like our big area over here. It's time to make our fancy rooms for our fancy people. Now, I was gonna say, I don't have to make them like monstrously large like I sometimes do. I think we'll do something like this. That should be fine. So if I make a zone for a dump and put it like here. Okay, so we have a dumping stockpile. Now, I can designate for dumping? No. That's B, D. There you go. I can ask that all this get dumped. And what'll happen, Let me actually cancel the stockpile, because this big one, because it just looks ugly on my map. I don't know if there's a way to make the stockpiles invisible. And do that. So what should happen is dwarves should grab this, put it in the one tile dumping stockpile. Now, I think anything that's been put into the dumping stockpile will be marked as forbidden, so we'll have to unmark, like we'll have to re-allow it later on, so that like bones and stuff can be used for production. But that should allow us to clear this out from time to time. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of idlers, and I think we still have tons of people trying to clear out the ludicrous amount of resources we bought from this in our depot here. Undead gander still alive or undead? Yeah, I don't know the state. Oh, thief. Okay, that's fine. It's going to run away because it's been caught. There, build an armor stand over here, please. Thank you. And we can start doing training drills outside. Golden flax, golden chains. Need to make golden statues. So yeah, between all the hauling and then all the smoothing, our dwarves are maybe a little bit overworked right now. But hey, we're going to get a very pretty little base once they finish. So, you know, it's all worth it. A single tile stockpile, a track stop next to it, and a receiving stockpile next to the track stop too. Set up a mine cart in track stop, take from the big stockpile, unload single tile. Oh, and you can just keep stacking it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I already have one? Oh, you're right. Sorry. Okay, so I can remove this building. We do have the armor stand here. Thank you. So I need to make this into a barracks. And a... Nope. There you go. Set these as training for both of those. I could set them for squad equipment if I put some coffers in here, because they could store some of their gear, which might not be bad. There you go. Something like that. Okay, so now that that's the case, what I want to do for my squads is I want to activate both my squads. So they're going to be alternating what month they work on, but whichever is active, they will come over here, they'll do some training drills. So on the surface, that way it keeps them sun acclimated, so they won't get the sun sickness for outdoor combat, where they'll spend all their time vomiting, which is no good. Yeah, they have to train in the trash pile. Yeah, deal with it. Did the art thief get caught? He didn't have any money to buy Degas and make the van go. That is one of my favorite jokes, and I think there's even a longer version of that. Can't remember it, but I think there's a longer version. Now, oh, I think the garbage is being removed from this now. So is our roof done? Our roof is done. So the garbage is being removed from these. It is interesting that there's a bunch of fat over here. This makes me think that there's not a place that stores fat. Now, is fat like a block? I feel like there's something like that. Like it's a bar. There's something else. Or is it under food? Maybe it's under food. Yeah. Well, we don't have anywhere that maybe stores food right now. So let's enable the food storage over here. And also enable barrels. They fight each other? You know what? Hold on. Let's make... Let's make our kitchen. Usually I like to have it near the dining hall, which makes a lot of sense. A gap. And a still. I might want to do 2 stills, I don't know. I'll stockpile over here for finished products. And then stockpile over here for various raw products. There you go. Something kind of like this. Oh, this music is from Pretzel Rocks, and I'm playing the Epic soundtrack. I got it set to YouTube safe and only instrumental. And yeah, I think it is quite nice. Remember, you can't grow stockpiles, right? Although I guess the thing to do is draw the whole square, and then we'll remove the bits that don't fit properly. Yeah, that's probably the way we do this. Diggity hole. There's a lot of gold there, too. The thing is, there's so much gold, I'm, like, not worried about exploiting all these veins. This music makes me think a little bit of Harry Potter music right now. Okay. Boom. Food. Stockpile. Do this, and then what I'm going to do is just trim back that way. Perfect. It's gold in them dour halls. That's right. Get a bunch of doors, because it's always pretty. Like so. Oop, and there. Another food stockpile over here. Now, this stockpile is going to be, so we'll block all except for prepared food. Actually, I guess I'm going to have to split the stockpile in half. Like that, because I'm going to want another food stockpile here. And this one is just for booze. So we want to block all, but permit plant-based drinks. So prepared meals and plant-based drinks over here. And then over here, we want to block the food and the plant-based drinks. And it'll be where we keep idle stuff. Not seeds, though. I think everything else is fine. Probably, maybe. Okay, good. Although we may have to do things with, like, our fertilized eggs or some bullshit like that. We may have to put in filters. So we're going to build, workshop, kitchen is a Z for some reason. Oh, that'll block the door. That blocks that door. Ugh, sometimes I wish you could rotate these. Okay, there's no sometimes. I often wish I could rotate these. Okay, I'll put this still over there. Oh, I should put a little barrel storage over here too or something like that too. I don't know. I guess we'll do that. It's going to block this door here, but it doesn't matter. It'll still look good to us. Even though it won't actually be useful for the dwarves. We're going to smooth this area. And actually, I'm going to smooth this entrance hallway as well. Maybe we won't worry about the rest because we're already putting tons of jobs in here, but we'll see. Oh, they'll be able to squeeze through the diagonal from here to there? Oh, cool. I guess I'm thinking of RimWorld, where, like, you can't squeeze through diagonals. I don't think they can construct through diagonals. I think they construct orthogonally in here, but can squeeze through diagonals. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, still brew drink on repeat. I guess we could put an extract from plants job on here. If there is any to do. I don't know. You're rendering fat, good. We'll get you to start preparing fine meals on repeat. And stews of any material, which I like that that's just what they're called. Keep like 90 to 100 of these completed meals. But what we're going to have to do is food where we need the seeds, we can't allow them to cook. So we can't, even though we're going to be producing tons of plump helmets, we can't cook plump helmets. Because then we won't get the seeds back. And maybe, why is there strawberries and strawberry plants? I don't know, but I'm going to block cooking on both of those as well. But you can cook everything else. I guess that's just the vegetables. How do we... Tab. Okay, most of the seeds are turned off. Except acorns, almonds... hazelnuts. Oh yeah, so just the nuts are turned on. That's okay. And the rest is all fine. I think we're okay this way. Yeah, we should probably build some traps, speaking of. People are talking about asking if traps work on circus clowns, and yeah, no. And I don't... Do traps work on Forgotten Beasts? They might work on some. Now, traps block wagons, right? So I don't think we can build like infinite traps out here, although I think we could do build trap cage. We could do a little something like this. So if we do get invaders, you can use strawberry plants. IRL will spread on their own without seeds. Traps work on werebeasts. Oh, well, that's useful. Or do they? Oh, you're asking a question if they work on werebeasts. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, if we check the hospital information, it's got thread, it's got cloth. It doesn't have splints or crutches. Maybe we didn't bring any with us. It also doesn't have buckets. We don't make soap. It should have buckets. Maybe we need more storage. Check the refuse from Butcher's Workshop yet. Yes, we did just check it. That's what got me work on the kitchen, because we noticed the only thing left in here was fat, and that was just a question of we needed a place to store the fat. So yeah, the refuse from here is being properly moved out of here now that it's indoors. So that's working well. Because the problem is if it overflows, then the work becomes slow. Like if it becomes if there's too much stuff in a workshop, it counts as being cluttered, so all the work for it goes incredibly slowly. We'll do the carpenter's thing. We're going to put in a job to make wooden cages. Put on repeat. We're going to put a workflow, but what we're going to ask is cages of any material. And we're going to keep... we don't need many. Just, like, again, 2 to 4 cages that aren't being used for anything sitting around, of any material. We might make some metal ones, we might make some wooden ones, but then we'll have them to reset the cages. Yeah, there we go. Canceling because we don't have the cages. But hey, we're making some immediately. Instantly! Masterwork and everything! We build a minecart between the main stockpile and the trade depot so we aren't transporting everything so slowly. That's a good idea. So I haven't done a lot of minecart stuff. The idea really is, instead of using stairs, you'd build a bunch of ramps, right? Because that becomes better, and I think you can minecart that. A webbed cage trap will capture nearly anything, including even your dwarves. The only creatures it cannot capture, those immune to both cage traps and webbing. So wait, how do you get webs? Capture a giant spider, allow it to web your traps. You're nearly golden. Wow! That's cool! That is very cool. Yeah, we should definitely learn how to minecart, because I don't know currently. I mean, first thing I can do is I can ask for some carts to get made. Probably out of wood. I don't think we need a lot. I think maybe one's enough, but I don't. I'll ask for them to make 4, so they're kicking around. And we'll see what comes out after that. And we still don't have our libraries or anything. We don't have siege equipment built anywhere. You have a deep mistrust of minecarts. They move fast unless they're undwarfy. All the UI changes in the Steam release. Okay. Minecart system is dense and annoying. Yeah, that's what I recall. I think we may have done it one time, and I can't remember. It is interesting that someone is taking a little shortcut up top. I thought someone just used the stair here. But maybe I saw that wrong, because I don't think there's anywhere they could go. The whole game is dense. That's true. Oh, right! The mayor's room. Thank you. Now, hopefully this is spacious enough that we can get it fancy. Maybe I'll pop out of planning mode. Expand. So we want fancy AF. Well, you know, I can make these rooms fancy AF just by loading it up with statues and stuff, so it's going to be fine. A little dining room over here. Lots of extra room for fanciness. Okay. The last time I used minecarts, use them in Death Trap against goblins. I have a vague memory of having used minecarts before, but it's so long ago, I don't remember. Minecarts are fun. Who doesn't want to ride a slightly more dangerous roller coaster? Although I'll talk about minecarts and accidentally saying Minecraft a lot, at least in my head, makes me think one day we're going to have to do a Let's Play of Minecraft. Because I've really never played Minecraft. Not truly. Even though I owned it since like the alpha days. Just get a fleet of unskilled poors / wheelbarrows. I mean, we do have a good amount of wheelbarrows. And, I mean, we do have a lot of extra people who are doing a lot of hauling. But yeah, if we can do one little fast-moving thing, that would be really nice. You can use minecarts without complete tracks. Saw someone use it. It's a quick way to move wood from the surface, huh? So you can just do, like, a dump into a hole, right? There's some, like, weird shit you can do. Huge change of coming in Minecraft. You should play when the update comes. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've jumped onto a Kiss for Luck server a few times. And then I always feel so intimidated. What is it? Oh! Elsa EC just gave birth to a girl. Aw. Minecarts can actually dump without even stopping. Wow. But that's it. I don't want to join like one of those big... I need to just like play a little on my own. That's what I need to do. It's just a solo with a vanilla thing with no mods. And just try to survive. Our brook is frozen over. There's a little bit of snow on the ground. It's interesting. You can see we definitely have 2 biomes. Still need the cloth industry to kick up a notch, but theoretically it should be happening. Let's take a look at our stocks. So let's see here. We got some thread. I think we've got it set. We only weave thread that's been dyed, and there might be a bit of a bottleneck with getting the dyes going. But we don't have a ton of thread either. We've got the plots that are doing half the year they're doing pigtails, and the other half the year they're doing dimple cups. Do we have a leather craft? I think we do somewhere. I just don't know where. We have a tanner shop. You can do things automatically when we hunt. Maybe on the bottom level? Maybe we don't have one. I guess, okay, if I go build workshop, leather... Okay, we do have a leatherworks. Oh, right here. Since metal is still slow to come, and we did just buy a bunch of leather, we're going to set up some jobs to make leather armor. I'm going to get 20 suits of leather armor. We're also going to do leather quiver. I can't remember if you get these in pairs. I don't know. I'll set a job for 10. So we did also buy a few, but not very many. We'll get that because we got the crossbow order and everything in there too. Actually, should we just make wooden crossbows? Because we got the job in here.
Chocolate.
Wait, did we complete the job for the copper crossbows? Didn't I put in a job for like 20 crossbows? Or 10? Maybe I did. I don't know. Hey, Banana! Thank you very much! Hey, Quill! What did Marvin the Martian say when the ape failed to deliver a joke? It was supposed to be a mirth-scattering baboon!
Where is the baboon? There's supposed to be a mirth-scattering baboon.
I love Marvin the Martian. I thank you for that. I haven't heard that pun. That was really good. Asmol has given birth to a boy. Wow, we're getting a lot of dwarven babies here. It's gonna be a long time before they're useful. And yeah, metal is better for crossbows because they can use the crossbows as hammers. Push comes to shove. Speaking of hammers, if we do have some silver, what's our bar count? We have tons of silver bars. Oh, we actually have a good number of copper bars sitting around. Excellent. What I should be putting in is an order for silver warhammers. Let's put an order for 20 of those. That should be lots for a long time. So silver is very dense, so it makes for great warhammers. It's soft. It's bad for edged weapons because it won't keep an edge. It doesn't do very good cutting damage. But it's great for bludgeoning weapons like warhammers. So yeah, I don't think this corner bit will get smooth because I think it's diagonal. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Maybe we want to do a little dig to deal with something like that. I don't know. Bit of gold wall behind the still is going to annoy people. Yeah. Is that it? Is this the one we're just talking about? Yeah. It's annoying me. Now, one thing we don't know, I think in this tile set, because this is a constructed wall, I think in this tile set, constructed walls and smooth walls look the same. As such, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig out this entire vein. And then we'll rebuild some wall in here. Am I? Because then this won't look right over here. It won't be symmetrical. That's going to happen anyway, because as soon as this gets dug out, we're going to see those two. So, yeah, it's fine. And then we'll just rebuild the wall out of maybe out of the conglomerate. Iguana Endy's giving birth. Such fertile dwarves. Must be something in the beer. Must be the beer. I don't think it's the workshop preventing it. I think it's just you can't smooth diagonally. I might be wrong. If I build workshop still, what's the unpassable tile? Oh, it is in the top left corner. Okay, maybe that was all. Oh, well. No worries. Okay. Now, build... That is all done. Yeah, they dug through that quick. We do have a lot of extra picks. Build, construct, wall. Something's still being accessed over here. Maybe this little tucked in bit first. Because otherwise I might not be able to reach it. Smooth diagonally and all the other... Oh, you're right! Duh. Yeah, I'm dumb. Oh well, we still got more gold out of digging the vein. Oh, hang on. It might be okay. But let's make sure this little bit of wall gets built first. Because otherwise it won't be reachable. I think it was happening. Hate that the view shifts. I guess if I did this, then that menu would stay open and things wouldn't move around as much. Yeah, that's probably better. I think that's why I usually leave that open. There you go. Build, construct, wall. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's not like things match perfectly anyway because of the inconsistent type of rock material. Now, I don't think we can engrave rocks made out of just stone chunks. So we may want to replace, I think, this over here, because that's a constructed wall. Oh! It actually got made out of blocks. Never mind. This one's not. Oh, but that's just smooth. Yeah, that's fine. Because I think we can engrave this. You can't engrave any construction? Oh. Really? Ah, that's unfortunate. Ooh, what was that? Masterwork Silver Hammer by Elm. Good job. So I would like to probably engrave. The dining hall. Yeah, it won't let me engrave this little bit here. Okay. Now, how's this coming along? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to... What's our mayor's name? Daedalus. Make a bedroom. Assign the Daedalus. Then we'll make a dining room. Assign to Daedalus. And then a throne room or study. Assign to Daedalus. Okay. Now he's still going to have requirements. He wants 2 chests, a cabinet. I think he wants armor stands and a weapon rack. We're gonna put in an order for a couple of golden weapon racks here. We should have the gold, right? Stocks. Bars. We do have gold bars. I have not unforbid the stuff in the dumping stockpile yet. Maybe it is time to do that. So we designate B... claim. It's right over here. In fact, there might be some like combat debris and stuff over here we can claim as well. I think there's a DF hack command to claim everything on the map, although that can be dangerous and problematic sometimes. So, in terms of cooked meals, I guess it's food stores minus the things we can see broken down. Like, we don't actually get a count of cooked meals here. Although if we check the stocks... I don't know what category that's under. Prepared meals. We have 85 prepared meals. Which will make our dwarves happier. Making leather armor and quivers, that's great. Bolts, ashery. I don't know, I'll put in a job for lye. And potash from ash. We'll put a repeat. And we'll keep, I don't know, 5 to 10 lye, which we have because we bought some. And some potash as well, just in case we need it later on. We need the lye to make soap. Oh, what just happened? Oh, Halco gave birth to a boy. Congratulations. So build workshop soap makers. You don't have access to buckets. Okay. Bucket, bucket, bucket. Repeat. Buckets of any material. Yeah. Actually, we do want a few. 2, 3 to. Whoops. I'll say 3 to 6 because we need access to buckets for like injured dwarves. We need buckets of water. I think some golden buckets. I mean, maybe, yeah. We've got a lot of wood. We got to use it up so that we can have an excuse to chop down more trees and just continue to piss off the elves. And obviously, it's an important part of our system. Okay, we've used up our bones. Bucket loads of buckets. Gold bucket's good for wells where they don't have to be carried. Yeah, I don't know if like the weight of the bucket impacts things. It must, because this weapon rack took a long time to get there, and that was a golden weapon rack that we just installed. How you feeling? You don't have a cabinet yet. Oh, yeah, I don't think I actually put in the command to put down a cabinet. So we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to go and get these rooms furnitured up a little bit better. Weight of everything counts, okay. So build, so just the cabinet made me think of that. Record macro, click. I don't know if they use cabinets or anything in the dormitories. I think the answer is probably no. I mean, it might still count for, like, just decoration and stuff. A little confused because there was lack of smoothing there and it threw me off my pattern. Okay, now we're going to do containers so that they can have their own little chests in their room. Hopefully not just keep things lying around on the floor. We're going to have to do a wellness check soon on our dwarves. See if anyone's unhappy, and if so, why, what we can do about it. I suspect most of our dwarves should be pretty happy. But we need to keep a buffer because we don't want tantrums to happen when, you know, someone inevitably dies. So if we can have a massive happiness buffer and prevent those tantrums from ever happening, we will be much better off. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I like this texture pack. It's very simple but clean. It's good for streaming. In the past, I've used 3 different. I've used Phoebus and Iron Hand, both of which have some really pretty visuals. Space Fox is a little simpler, but it makes it really easy to see what's going on, which has extra value for streaming. Which is one of the reasons I don't use the ASCII stuff either. Also, the default ASCII one, I don't like that it's not square. There is a... Did we... Oh, there was another tile I had to build first. That's slightly annoying. So, how do I deconstruct? Designation, right? Remove construction. I can deconstruct this wall. I still got kind of boxed in here. Default font sense square and uni. Okay. Well, the Lazy Newb Pack comes with one, I think. And that's all I use. I don't go around looking for extra graphic sets or anything like that. It's funny because they can move in here, they can stand in here because they can cut through the diagonal, but they have to build. Yeah. I think they have to. This can be unsuspended. They might have to build. Maybe they can smooth diagonally, but they have to build orthogonally. Maybe that's what it is because we couldn't build that from here. I think that's the issue. I don't know. That's going to get dealt with now. Luckily, we didn't lock any dwarves in anywhere. Now, at some point, we're going to dig a little bit more greedily. No, we're not rushing for the circus or anything like that. But it would be nice to hit the cavern layers because that gives us access to cool, like subterranean wood, to silk, which can be handy. You know. We're working on here. Excellent. We'll have to check our equipment for our dwarves. But there you go. See, we have some dwarves that are doing some training out here now. We'll be ready for whatever comes next. That is a chunky rabbit over here. Olon Kilrodgutid, the doe rabbit. That is, look how chunky that is compared to this. I mean, I think this is a bunny. But yeah, big lad. Absolutely. Hey, Rin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Steam version when it comes out. I'm super excited for it. That's one of the reasons we didn't play Dwarf Fortress for a while. I kept thinking the Steam release was just going to be right around the corner, and then it wasn't. So we're back with the classic version over here for a little while. It's not a proper fortress and someone falls into a lava lake. Yeah. And the nice thing is when you do get access to lava, it does dramatically increase your smelting speed and stuff. However, I wonder if we might be out of smeltables, because right now we do have access to all kinds of lignite. That's making me think. What I should do is make sure, there we go, we'll dig out that lignite and this lignite over here. Make sure we don't have a shortage of that. We might need to be digging out more tetrahedrite as well. I do a few more exploratory tunnels, and I think I will do that here, just to see if we might find more something or other. Dig boldly and greedily. There you go. Leather quiver job is completed. We don't have enough bones to make bone bolts, but that's okay. So we keep getting messages about things canceling. We don't have enough to keep brewing plants right now. We do have a bunch of booze. Yeah, so we're not about to run out of booze. I'm wondering about expanding our little growing area here. Strip mining. Dwarfiest way of exploring. Right? Exactly. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, I'm hoping all the keyboard commands are exactly the same. Because people get obsessed about making like clickable UIs that are easier to learn. I've talked about this before, but like in business, you've got these businesses where they have all these, it's just auto-saving because the season, by the way, it's not crashing. They have these like old, like text-based, you know, well, sometimes they're DOS applications, sometimes they're just like terminal applications and things like that. And people want to modernize it with a new UI to make it more user-friendly and easier to learn. And that's pretty legit. But what they don't realize is that after working on it for a week or two, people get so fast with the text-based commands, and instead of they're having to go around like mousing and clicking buttons, it actually slows things down a lot. So keeping, you know, and Dwarf Fortress would be an excellent example of that. Like I have with DF Hack, I have tons of abilities to like do all kinds of mouse-based support. Admittedly, it's a little bit wonky sometimes, but it's oftentimes much faster to do it without the mouse. What am I gonna do here? Was this there's one of those? Yeah, it was just one of those, which means I can do that and that. Okay, we'll just double up our farming area. I don't know if we've got the seeds to support it, but we'll have the room. Couldn't tell you the buttons press for each thing. There's some grades in my... Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if you're trying to tell someone your password or something like that, half the time you can't, because you just do it on autopilot. It's just like, it's muscle memory. And if you stop to think about it, all of a sudden it just stops working. There's certain video games that are kind of similar, right? You're going really well, you're doing platformy stuff or whatever the hell, and then there's a moment where you can become sort of conscious and aware of what the button inputs you're doing are, and all of a sudden you can't play your game anymore. It just stops. Okay, so Lignite. We could always use the DF Hack like reveal tool to quickly find veins as well, if we're finding this too tedious. You know, it's cheating, but I mean, in the single player game, cheating is just up to whatever, you know, personal standards and things like that. Using reveal so that we don't have to click as many times to find veins is certainly within an acceptable balance, but we're not there yet. But every now and again I've been annoyed with like finding stuff and like, fuck this. Oh yeah, manually breathing. Are you aware of your tongue in your mouth? Are you aware of swallowing your saliva? Did you know that saliva is toxic? But don't worry, it's only toxic if you swallow it in small amounts over a long period of time. Yeah, how do you walk? That's another good one too. How do you move your arms while you walk? Hey, gave birth to a boy. Wait, another baby? Jesus! Our dwarves are so fertile! How many dwarves are up to now? 68 citizens! And so many of them are useless children. Children. Useless in real life, useless in video games as well. They're getting it on. I mean, there's so much alcohol around. These things keep happening. Okay, let's build... Wait, what's going on, game? Why do you keep... Why do you keep sending me over here? Build, block. Maybe I'm accidentally hitting a hotkey. Not that I would ever misclick ever. Build those. So remember to assign some stuff to it. Oh, you just burnt your tongue. Burning your tongue is... I was gonna say it's the worst thing! Okay, there are worse things in the universe. You know, Nazis. But second in the list, burning your tongue. You get that weird, like, fuzzy tongue feeling for, like, a day or two? Eating food's not quite right. sucks. Biting your tongue. I hate biting your cheek, because the worst thing is once you bite your cheek, it gets a little swollen, which makes it that much more likely that you're going to keep biting your cheek. I used to have braces, and like that made it so much worse because there was, you know, like an extra grippy area on the outside of your teeth. So I often wasn't exactly biting my cheek. It was more like it was getting crushed between like the upper and lower braces. Mm-hmm. Burning tongue probably invented by the Nazis. God damn it. The more I hear about these Nazis, the worse I think they might be. All right, let's smooth this room. What's the other joke? Say what you will about Hitler, but at least he killed Hitler. You know, always a positive. Okay, he's got everything he needs. He wants more flasks, but he does need the rooms to be upgraded. Once they're smooth, that might be enough. We can also load up with statues. We're gonna put in a thing for golden flask. Make a couple right now for the work. We'll see. That's true. He also killed the guy who killed Hitler, so that makes him, you know, worse again. Damn. Worst part about keep biting your cheek like that is it can actually go as far as the infected. Yeah. Because it turns out human mouths are filthy. You know, the whole thing with like people are like, oh, masks and things, I don't want to wear it and stuff. It's like, when can we get back to not wearing masks? It's like, for me, it was always like, how about never? I mean, the mouth is the butthole of the face, and we cover our buttholes. I always thought maybe, you know, maybe we should be covering our face holes at the same time too. But yeah, so human mouths are filled, and so yeah, you can get infections. In fact, poor dental care is very, very dangerous because you can very easily get blood infections from having like gingivitis and things like that, which can get into your blood system, affect your heart, do all sorts of things like that. It's actually like a big deal. Is this not symmetrical? Ruined forever! I'm deleting the save. Wait, I have a possessed dwarf? That's why it kept zooming. It's Trululu. That's why it kept zooming. So Trululu is possessed and looking for something. So what has he collected so far? He's collected nothing. Well, that's a bad sign. Tree life. Okay, so you want wooden logs. Stone rock. Okay, you want stone blocks. Bars metal. We should have all that. Wait. Oh, cloth thread. Gems shining. What do we think he's... Okay, he hasn't collected anything yet. We don't know what the start of this list is, though. If he'd collected something, we would know. Oh, no, tasks! Never mind. He's collected 2 lignite, a silver bar, and... Okay, so he's missing a cut gem? Gem shining. I mean, unless it means a raw gem. Cloth thread. Oh, no! He's missing the cloth thread. That's in front of the gem. So, what we're going to do is we're going to change our workshop orders. No, wait. No, we don't want to loot because we want to keep the thread around. So the problem is... we don't have any threads. We don't have any plants to process. Yeah, I'm sure we have cut gems, but he hasn't picked up the thread yet, which comes before the gem, so I think that's the blocker, because he does list them in orders. If we take a look at cut gems, yeah, we have 171 cut gems, so that ain't the problem. The problem is thread. We have thread. I have 33 thread. Is it in the hospital stores? Maybe. Thread means cloth? Cloth, thread. Maybe he wants cloth and not thread. So we're going to change our workshop orders. We loom all thread. Thread means cloth. They never ask for thread directly. Okay, so we're going to change the workshop orders so that non-dyed thread can get woven into cloth. Okay. Yarn, plant, cloth, or silk. Full piece of cloth. Okay. Thing is, I think whenever we have cloth, it's being turned into clothing and bags right away. Mason, Mason. Weaver was up top, right? Clothier shop. Weaver over here. There we go. Jobs have been set. Waiting for dwarves to come over and do it. Because, yeah, we don't want to go mad. There's a dwarf and a child here. Kumil. Like, yeah, there's no cloth jobs. I'll restart once we've got some thread. But hopefully the possessed dwarf claims a thread immediately as soon as it's available. Hemp thread is here. Or not the thread. Hopefully he claims the cloth right away when it becomes available. Oh, yeah, he's on the move! He's on the move! Cloth get. Maybe I won't limit it to dye right now just because we might not have enough. Trulu's begun a mysterious construction. Woo! Saved. Thank you very much for letting me know that we had a possessed dwarf that wasn't doing anything. But that's why the view kept bouncing back to this floor and I couldn't figure out. Because he got possessed, then claimed. Cloth giveth. Alright, what do you think? Okay, what's this workshop? Craft Dwarf Workshop. Alright. Let's see what he does. Get your bets in. Not gonna be a mug, not with that material. It's a shame. An instrument? Yeah, we did get the migrant wave as well. So we actually have, yeah, 90 citizens right now. Jeez. Okay, let's let this complete, and then let's name anyone with a legendary skill again. Do we want to do any legendary skill? Part of me is like, maybe those social skills, but no. We'll name more. There you go! A lignite earring! That was a lot of material for an earring. The Splash of Anvils. Oh, there's the full name over there. Blench Shred, the Match of Afflictions. Okay. The Splash of Anvil, a lignite earring worth 45,000 dwarf bucks? This is a lignite earring. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality, is encrusted with oval lignite cabochons and briolette cut green tourmaline, studded with silver, decorated with willow and encircled with bands of rectangular lignite cabochons, hemp and plumpwood. The object menaces with spikes of plumwood. This must be the world's biggest, heaviest earring. I love it. All right, so we will pause again. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna refresh the list of dwarfs. We'll set by highest skill, maybe highest moodable skill, because that would, I think, oh no, that's not helpful. Oh, I see. This just sorts people based on the ones, yeah, okay, I get it. So no, we're gonna want highest skill. So, our legendary +5, okay, those are all named. Legendary +4, yes. And then we have all the regular legendaries over here. So we're going to go over to Moobot. It's not earring, it's an ear rung. Kurgan XL. You're getting that. We're not going to, well, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about their skills, right? I guess we can check afterwards. Legendary Dancer. It's all going to be legendary dancers and stuff. Hey, the only Shen... You're gonna get this one here, who is a legendary musician. How come so many of them have these like social skills, soft skills as legendary? What's with the generator that does that? Legendary musician for Kalen. Boba Bashug is getting a legendary musician and poet. Is there a way to clear this list? An archive, but that archives the entire thing. It's kind of a little annoying. John Finn. Legendary Armorsmith. And a good reader and student as well. No offense to anyone else, but why can't you be useful like that? Red Pandalorian. You're going to get this one over here. Legendary Musician. Esoteric Fish. Legendary Musician. Banana Cabana. Legendary musician. Steel Sky. Legendary tracker. I mean, it's not bad because you do have a little cowboy hat in your profile photo, so you know, tracker sort of makes sense. I think. Oh no, there we go, right over here. So Theodore, legendary musician, and then one more name, I think. Crazed Guppy, who was asking about the fishing earlier. You're gonna get this legendary fella over here, who's a legendary musician. Oh, there's one more name over here that hasn't been done. What are they? Legendary tracker. All right. Draw entrance. Double Forte. I need a thing. Can you make your own custom filters? It's like I need this, but also no nickname set. What is Punisher's legendary skill? He's a legendary bone carver. Ooh. He might have done an artifact or something. Does that just make you legendary, or is that what gives you the legendary +5 or whatever? I think it sets you to 20, which is legendary +5, because legendary is 15. It's gonna be a dwarven Cirque du Soleil. There's the engravings, and these engravings you can view them, right? Engraved on the wall is image of emerald cut gem by Cosmic Tugboat. I do kind of like that. The 3 dodecahedral. Wait, of 3 dodecahedral. Is there an example of a dodecahedra that is not dodecahedral? Dice naming's messed up. Ah, okay. Oh, expeditions, you're right. That is something we could start to consider. I don't know, I'm kind of just having fun running the fort, but maybe. Okay, so we're going to get 2 more that are set to plump helmets year-round. And then down here, it's going to be set to dimple cups for all seasons that grow... Oops, that can grow dimple cups. And for seasons that cannot, it's all about the pigtail. And yeah, we don't have any seeds for these. But with every cycle, because I think you get more than 1 seed out of every harvest, so theoretically, as long as the plants are being processed, we should get more seeds. Although, processed plants is suspended as if we don't have any pigtails, but we also don't have any pigtail seeds. Is there something else that we're doing that's causing the seeds to go away? Put a legendary musicians in the band or something. I think we even have some petitioners. Is it Shift P? Oh yeah, Guild Hall for the Guild of Rocks. Guild of Rocks! They're gonna rock. Yes, we should approve this. I will build a Guild Hall for the Guild of Rocks. Let's put it down on this floor. Let's start digging out some spaces. I'm gonna do that. Get some double doors in here. Some Albus double doors. Well, hold on. Is that actually centered? Then if we do it this way, do we not need double doors for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, just like that. Excellent. And yeah, library. I think what I'll do is I'll build a few rooms that are kind of like this. I mean, this is probably actually too big for 1 guild hall. Maybe, okay, hold on. I'm gonna do... So we're gonna do this. Do we even want to round up the corners again? Yeah, I do. Oops. There you go. Libraries, temples, and things like that. I mean, one of these is slightly more annoying to get to because it's in the back. That's okay. Actually, what I might do is get a hallway over here. I like that idea. Do I even want them to be interlinked? Maybe not. You know what? Separate them. Like that. Okay. Library next to loud music. Yes! Specifically next to the Guild Hall of Rocks! Yeah! Northwest Hall... Oh yeah, there's missing a door over here. Unless we just cancel this door. You know what? I will just cancel this door. There we go. Yeah, we'll just have north-south doors. Yeah, we have a bunch of extra picks. And with auto labor, it'll automatically assign the mining jobs as needed, so then we get this done real fast. Orchestra needs a conductor, or someone with a good copper wand. Because copper's a good conductor, is that why, villain? Yeah, we don't have jail cells yet. I mean, I don't think we have any, crimes yet reported. I can't remember where you see that list. Justice. No criminals. That we know of. Oh yeah, lots of idlers all of a sudden. Well, we could put more smoothing jobs down, which is going to happen soon. I guess there's no more hauling to be done over here. Well, that's not true. There's still some shit sitting here. Books. Oh, we probably don't have storage for the books yet. Well, we'll work on our library. So, do we need bookshelf? Is that... I guess they just store it in bins and stuff, right? Oh, bookcase. Let's make them out of gold. Library, exactly. Tasty, tasty library. Take a look at the bedrooms. Oh, okay. Dining room is decent. The others aren't. It's not as big, which might be part of it. So yeah, the dining room, which is in the middle, is fine. The others need a little bit more fancying. But what we're going to do is we're going to build statue. I don't have to specify a material because... Actually, hang on. I might have accidentally removed a building somewhere. Well, we'll figure it out later. Build statue. I'm just going to flank the doors here. With statues. And I think, did I put in the job for gold statue? I don't know if I did, but what I'm going to do is find the metalsmith wherever it is. Right here. Furniture. Gold. Statue. Repeating job. Statues of gold. Just keep 1 to 2 around. Excellent. Missing a door in the left. It's not actually missing. It is here. The problem is there's also a piece of rock here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to designate building dump. There's a rock here that if we dump it, I think we'll see the door. It's because I have a hidden stone. There we go. See? Just hauled the rock away and now the door is visible. It's just funky behavior with the way things get hidden and stuff. But yeah, you know what? It's time. It was time. We didn't have a dumping style pile yet. It was time for us to go and clean that up. So that's done. I like how many, like, we've got so many coffins. I think the dwarves might be a little nervous. Like, why do you think we need so many coffins? No reason. Sure, we're gonna be fine. All right. So I think to make a location. Oops. No. There we go. Come back here. Hit I. If we do this and assign this to a... Is it a meeting? Designate location. Add location. Craft guild hall. Oh, there we go. Okay, wait, okay. We have a ranger hall. It's weird that it doesn't filter to guilds you have. So I think earlier, I think last time we played, I had accepted a hall, a guild here. So we have the Windy Guild for rangers. It must be all our trackers. Yeah, is there a way to check the... Oh, the petitioners, when I said... Oh, I can't shift P for the petitioners anymore. I don't know if you can look at existing requests. New rooms, buildings? Locations and occupations? Rock Hermit is our base. Saffron Dunes Ranger Guild Hall is built. Meeting place, because it's 110 value. Next is at 2,000. So we agreed. But we agreed for another one. Okay, let's make a new... it's meeting hall, assign location, add, craft guild hall. There you go. Guild of Rocks is a farmer hall. A little bit cumbersome to do it this way, but sure. It's called the Whiskered Wasp. Alright. So now if I go to location, now we've got... Yeah! Well, we'll give them some furniture and stuff for it to level up. Rock farmers? Yeah. I have these extra mason shops, I just realized. Oh no, we do have the block job. Tries to keep 100 blocks around. Actually, do we want to change the limit on the rocks? I think we might want to. I think, because I kind of want, like, huge numbers for walls, but also it's going to help keep things a little bit clean. I could keep hiding stuff, too. But the objects are still in the rooms. Why do they blink with doors when making floor? It just has to do with just the tile set mismatches. In the ASCII version, they use the same symbol for doors as like the smoothing jobs for whatever reason, and it just confuses the tile set a little bit. So you end up with this kind of effect. So, did this already increase the value? It did. Not enough to make a difference, but it did. So I'm going to give them some furniture. Like, certainly some, like, chairs at least. And we could put tables in here, too. We'll do that, and we'll get some statues. They'll end up some golden statues. Then their value is really going to shoot up. But it sounds nice, right? What is this, Dwarf Fortress? Ah! Sounds about right. And we have infinite idlers. Well, you know what? If we have infinite idlers, smoothing job, go! We could make some more military squads, actually. We've got so many dwarves around. It's not a bad idea. Oh, right. That's the other thing I meant to do, is... Captain of the Guard. So, who should be the Captain of the Guard? Are there skills that would be better for a Captain of the Guard to have? Who's a Dungeon Master? Does he run the D&D? Or is he like just the person who keeps track of the prisoners? That feels like a new role. And then for the Hammer, we want the absolute weakest person in the universe, right? Ideally, so they don't actually kill our dwarves. Yeah, because usually we had, like, the Sheriff, which is what the Captain of the Guard is, would also keep the prisoners. Stop, hammer time. Dwarves are nails. Let's go down one level, and let's make prisons over here. I actually quite like the sort of whitish stone that's going on here. Actually, is this marble? No, phyllite. Because, yeah, we might need flux stone. Well, we only need flux stone if we make steel. We don't actually have access to iron, so I don't know if we need flux stone for anything. Whole guard squad handles criminal reports. Yeah, let's build some dungeons over here. Just so that they're ready, if there's ever some crime. Captain does most of the interrogating. Oh, so maybe we want, like, Judge of Intent or something like that for the guard captain. So 3x3 cells. And then I'll put like a couple of like office type things maybe for our captain of the guard over here. Awkward cells bringing rooms. Yeah. But it's like this weird thing where you're trying to make sure they don't lose their mood too much, and you need a little bit of extra room for like stockpiles and things inside their cells. What's a dungeon without a guard room for some guards to play poker and ignore the PCs as they escape? Right? Exactly. You want your guard squad to be quite weak in melee, like they live a lot of beatings. Yeah, I know. Like, can we give them like wooden weapons? But I don't know if I'll micromanage that. We might just leave it and then see what kind of fun develops. About 4 times larger than average RimWorld cell? Yeah. Or Prison Architect, right? If you get the, when you do the solitary confinement, it's like, here, you get 1 pixel. Done. There's your room. It's also a toilet and a shower. Golden chains. Oh yeah, of course! Maybe what I'll do is I'll set a repeating job for that. I think chains are under furniture? Maybe not. Oh, chain, yes. Repeating job. Chains of gold. Range 2 to 4. Now, I won't force them to be chained. We'll use any rope that we might have around. How little use the actual job manager? It's because I use the DF hack workflow constraint thing. I use this for like, I use the management here to do like one-shot jobs, but anything that I want to have some constraints on, I just use the workflow system. I really, you know, could use the other one, but DF hack is really handy. All right, doors. Okay, so let's figure out. We want someone who is good at social awareness, maybe. I don't know, good of intent or intimidator, maybe. For our captain of the guard. Okay, no one. Oh, that's because I need to scroll this. That explains it. Okay, Elsa over here has the highest judge of intent and is also pretty intimidating. I think we vote for Elsa to be captain of the guard. I like it. Golden buckets for chamber pots. Boom. So, you do need some fanciness. You do have to access the chest in the cabinet. Yeah, we might need to get you a dedicated quarter, or just figure out where you live. I don't know if there's a quick way to find out where someone's quarters are, because I could just stuff a couple of statues in your existing quarter, and then you'd be pretty satisfied with that. Did I accidentally give bind commands instead of smooth? Hopefully I caught that in time. Capital R is the room key. Should tell you where the room is, or Shift J or something. Or Shift R, okay. Can I do it from here? No. Maybe, From here? No, go to unit. Shift R is not doing anything from the main gameplay. So I'm in the main gameplay here. Oh, okay. From this screen, yes. Why? I just seen this. Oh, it does list everyone. And can this search? Oh, oh, this probably searched the name of the rooms. Fuck. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, just gotta scroll until we find, like, in our list of everyone's room, their name. It's probably... I'm never gonna see that. Come on. Come on. I'm never gonna see that. We'll just have to make a new room for Elsa. Okay, well, one thing that could help, hold on, is we know that they've got a modest quarters. So I guess if we search here, search for modest... I can't see it. Because it should be one of the quoted ones. Okay, we'll just make a new bedroom for Elsa over here. And it's like, oh, we'll just throw a statue in their existing room. But their demands might increase over time. Oh, interrupted by a buzzer. Well, that's interesting. Cancel sleep. I like how the necromancer is always out doing shit. Wait, I said a smooth! Do both the dig and the smooth command exist? I assumed I overwrote the dig with a smooth. I didn't realize a tile could have two different designations. Huh. Smooth will tell us smooth the floor if a wall is there. Oh. I mean, I guess that's vaguely legitimate. A little bit stupid. Alright, that's fine. We can just reconstruct it afterwards. I'm not planning on engraving these. It doesn't matter too much. And I can still always engrave the floor if need be. It's called SMIG, Smooth and Dig. I guess that sort of explains why the graphic here was a little bit odd. Build gold walls. Yeah, but then it won't match. No, we gotta try to use the Phyllite if we've got it. Yeah, and some of the smoothing definitely happened underneath where the floor was. Or underneath where the wall was. Someone's got to hunt that buzzard. We have to set an army to do it. I don't know. Yeah, I can cancel this move, but at this point I don't give a fuck anymore. It's annoying me. It's annoying me completely, so. Construct wall. So you need someone gave birth. All right. I was going to be excited because I thought it might have been someone who's named, but they're not named, so who cares? I wish my kids would skip the terrible twos. Oh yeah. Well, my nephew, who I spent time with last weekend, we'll be seeing again this weekend. He's just turned 2. Like last week, he turned 2. He's actually not too bad. Okay, let's reset some smoothing jobs here. I think there's one. I think there's only one piece of wall where it's. Or no, 2 actually. Wait, is there something here? Why isn't it giving me a graphic? There's definitely rough-hewn wall here. But it's not showing me the smoothing thing. Can't smooth partially dug walls. Oh, is that what? For fuck's sake. So stupid. Alright. I love how it doesn't tell you though, like what's going on. Build, construct wall. Where elk? Where elk? Where elk? Very large elk twisted in human forms, crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow violet, sepia hair short and even. Now you will know why you fear the night. Listen, I think we're just going to stay indoors. I think we're just going to put up a wall. Is that it here? Yeah. I don't even care if some dwarves are stuck outside. Pull the lever, Gronk. We're going to pull both. Just going to lock ourselves in. Hope it leaves? It's going for some of my critters here. Okay, one wall is up. The Elf Knight stuck outside! Oh shit, all my guards. Okay, no, it's fine. Good. I wanted to pull both as an emergency valve in case it got in the starting area, but this wall is now up. Let's... a couple of things. Let's make a warren. Burrow. Add burrow. Define. And then do I just... okay. I'm just going to do this, so it's technically there. I'm now going to pull the lever for the inside thing. And then the military alerts. Inactive no squad. Is this... Am I telling all my dwarves to go and burrow number 1 right now? It's been a long time since I've done this. Okay, good. I think I have to inactivate my squads. Because otherwise they're continuing to train. Gonna get everyone in from there. Who's this that moves so slow? Champ pin. Oh my god. Yeah, inaccessible, that's fine. Why are you moving so slow? Are you carrying something? You're covered in water. I guess it was raining. Maybe the game is just running really slow right now because of the errors in pathfinding. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to pull this again. The cow might get exploded here. Oh no, there, you're fine. Pull the lever. There we go. There's like a million of you around. So now... There, we're going to release everyone. But now we're completely sealed in. Even if the werebeast could get in through this first area, this is completely sealing us in. Yeah, no, the alerts were like on infinite things because everything was inaccessible. So yeah, it was probably trashing our FPS while that was running. Which I guess is fine. Okay, but now we've released everyone. We're locked indoors. And really, we don't need to go back outdoors until, you know, our trade caravan shows up. So we're kind of okay. Did we find any cool stuff? Well, I mean, we found plenty of lignite. That's never going to be a problem, apparently. I don't know if we found any more tetrahedrite. I don't remember what level we found it on. I think it was this one. Should maybe make a macro to dig here. Yeah, wait until it turns back, then go and murder it. Yeah, because as long as it's not shapeshifted, I don't think it can infect us. Do we know what it was called? Is it gone? Or do we just not have vision over it? Because things can be hidden, right? I think it probably is off map already, but I'm going to keep us sealed in for a little while longer. Well, that's if he's one of our dwarves, he'll show up here again, right? But I don't know if he was one of our dwarves or not. And the problem is I can't scroll back in the alerts because of this. They take off really fast. Guess if they've got nothing to kill, they'll leave. I'm still going to keep us sealed in for just a little bit. I'm just scared. Spring is here. Is it gone, or do we not have vision of it? Do I say whenever there's a big spider around? Yeah, that's it. It wasn't anyone terraforming. It was someone appearing. So one of yours don't think the game even pauses? Wow. Just everyone starts getting slaughtered. Yeah, I guess if it was still around, it would continue killing all my critters outside. Oh, it's summer, it's not spring. Not cage, restraints. Smooth. Okay. Makes sense to have a small army with arrow slits near the inner bridge. Yeah, might be. Because that's someone's pet, so someone's gonna be kind of salty about that. Oh, yeah, I agree. I don't mind vampires. Werebeasts are annoying because it's freaking well, I was gonna say werewolfism or lycanthropy. Neither one of those are accurate because even lycanthropy is only about wolves. But anyway, that disease, the were disease, spreads worse than freaking the Delta variant. Ugh, it's terrible. I was gonna check something, and then I distracted myself by saying that. I wasn't checking for curses. Oh, happiness levels. That's what I was gonna check. We got fine and quite content. I mean, so no one's thrilled, but no one's upset. That's good. Petitions available. Mountainous Halls has many members in Rock Hermit, and they would like a guild hall. This is Stoneworkers Guild. I approve. I have a feeling I'm making these guild halls too big, but, you know. Oh well. So meeting area, location, add guild hall. Stonecutters? Why isn't this? Or stone crafters? Why isn't this alphabetical? Oh no, it's not that one. Which one was it? I'm just looking through the list and waiting for the pop-ups. Stoneworkers. There it is, right here. So, okay, hold on. What does it say when it's assigned? Guild Windy Guild, 13 members. So it doesn't actually tell us whether or not it's already got one either. This interface is stupid. I mean, I know it's Dwarf Fortress, and the interfaces are always kind of problematic. This is actually stupid. Huh. Oh, there we go. So, the Whiskered Wasps have leveled up. So, the Saffron Dunes still have a meeting place. These guys have Guild Hall. For whatever that means. I'm just not giving them the hall. I mean, I guess. I'm assuming it makes them happier to have it. But maybe I've got to decide I don't give a shit at some point. Okay, I'm kind of annoyed by our digging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the DF hack. As long as I don't unpause, it's not going to do anything weird. I'm like, because we're going to spend a lot of time digging here and not finding anything, and it's just going to be annoying to click. Like, I don't really care if the dwarves are wasting their time. I don't really want to waste mine. Yeah. Infinite lignite. Infinite gold and silver, which isn't really what we're caring about. What is this? Tetrahedrite. There you go. Maybe we just had to go deeper? Maybe when we found a tetrahedrite, it was all on lower floors. I don't remember. Anyway, what I'm gonna do. Oops. Let's do that. And then come back over here. Unreveal. There you go. And as long as you don't unpause... Oh. We probably have some stuff that needs to be set to grazing. Alright, well, the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if they're inside. We'll pull the lever. We'll open up our bridges. Hopefully nothing gets squashed as the bridges come down. There it is. Okay. So, pen pasture. Grazing. Oh yeah. Got lots of critters. Oh, probably from the latest migrant wave that never got assigned. There you go. Bring them over here. That is a little weird that the animals will just die with, like... I don't know. Yeah, we have no iron. As far as I know, all we have is gold, silver, and tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite is copper plus silver, and that's it. So we can make silver warhammers, and we can make copper armor. If we want steel, we'd have to import it. Okay, we got some golden bookcases made. Let's make ourselves a library. Maybe in this little area, actually. It's kind of cute. A little something like that. Get you in here. We can fit some bookshelves in this little area too. It'll look nice. Actually, I'll do this. We can line one side of it all with bookshelves. What I'm gonna do is that. I like it. Import cheaper iron. Yes, that's true. We could just import iron and then smelt our own steel. But it would still be really annoying. Because they don't bring that many bars at one time. So we can't, like, bulk make it. We could make a few suits here and there. Corner back for a staff room. Oh, for a library? Yeah, maybe. We could put a little door or something. I don't know. Kind of a cute idea. Thoughts on Numeria? I've dabbled with it. I haven't played with it enough. I think it's fine. And yeah, we could import stuff and smelt it down. We need more goblinite, although I'm not sure the goblins show up with steel stuff very often. Dig, dig, dig. Smooth, smooth, smooth. So, okay. Place zone. Now, can I do this and then trim back the corner, right? Yeah. Can I re-add to it? Because I don't want to cover this corner. Ah, that's so stupid. I mean, I guess it's fine that the zone covers the walls, but I just kind of don't like it when I'm highlighting things. There you go. Yeah, it's too bad it's not like RimWorld, where you can extend like a stockpile or whatever, and, you know, draw them in different shapes. So this, I think, still gets set to a meeting area. Assign location. Add location. Library. The House of Paddles. I can't hit N to rename the location from here. There it is. Select it this way. Random. The Vault of Entering. I like that one. House of Paddles. So if we're going to build bookcases, oh, let's see over there. Well, we'll just do this. Put planning mode on. Put some bookshelves back there. Human caravan. Head treasurer. Well, let's sell them some mugs. I only have 2 finished goods bins? What's going on with our mug industry? Why are you suspended? Because at some point something stopped you. Maybe when it got taken over by a mood, it got suspended and never restarted? Suspended because of the burrow? No, that only happened recently. We have no mugs. Someone did claim the workshop, so I'm guessing that's what happened. The thing is, the jobs normally auto-undo, but maybe... Because, okay, if someone claims this one, but these all have limits with ranges, maybe that caused them to restart, whereas this one is just set to do forever, and maybe that's the problem. So maybe what I should do is add a workflow constraint for these goblets, and just give it a really high number. Like, I don't know. If I do this, what does it set it to? Yeah, there you go. 1,000. Maybe that will cause it to unsuspend if ever this gets claimed again. Because I'm willing to bet... Did I suspend it? Maybe? Maybe I suspended it manually? That's possible. No, because some more mugs got made today. Some more mugs got made today because we have some. Well, I'm assuming our finished goods bins are mugs. I might be wrong about that. Who wants goddamn guild hall? I'm assuming it makes them happy, but maybe 1,000 is too low. I should have just I could have just put in a huge number because I kind of just want infinite constant mug production. So you know what? You're right. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna set a range. There. Make mugs forever. I don't know. I didn't suspend it for the cloth. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we've got some mugs and some random books. Search, filter to mugs, clear the search. So we don't have a whole lot going on here. Although potentially we could sell something else. What I want is seed. Perhaps more than anything else. These are shit. Fucking humans, man. I mean, I know humans are stupid and worthless, but this is annoying me. We could just steal all their stuff. It is cheesy. No, I think I'm not going to because it feels way too cheesy and abusive. I have the artifact in our bin. Right, but I don't have it set to trade because I filtered it to only show me mugs. Can we sell an artifact? We can sell artifacts? Do we want to? I mean, maybe. You can sell them without any negative thoughts whatsoever. Out of curiosity, if I were to just grab everything, we almost could do it. Sure, maybe I should just sell all my artifacts all the time. I could mark everything and then just unmark a few things that aren't as important. Especially, there's some expensive shit over here. These corkscrews. He's making a little profit. It's like an epic water skin over here we don't need. Maybe some of these expensive things. Saying this stuff is way too cheesy. Relying on cannibalism in the world. Most valuable stuff are lavish meals. Really? This is 1,000 gnome blight. Okay, let's offer this trade. They'll make 4,700 in profit. Ah, Splash of Anvil is a great treasure. We expect that this is no mere trade. Although it was to me. Alright. I like that there's an extra little message for it. Lavish meals have always been the best value outside steel serrated discs. Huh. One legendary cook can make one pile of meals worth 1,000 artifacts. What the hell? That's so stupid. Doesn't matter. No, we sell mugs. Well, we kind of broke it in that we just sold an artifact. Info. What do we want them to bring? I mean, I guess what I could do is put in a request specifically for, like, iron bars. And you probably don't have any useful seeds because you only do above ground farming. Yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, and actually, if you have, if you've got cows. Yeah, I guess we could ask for strawberry seeds. That's true, or just strawberries. Because we do grow that above ground. I mean, they'll bring whatever. Why aren't these ever alphabetical? Is this searchable? I don't know if it... There it is. Now check the maker of the artifact. They should be pissed. Oh, cool. Okay. So we're gonna go done. Now, does it still show up in... Oh, okay, go away. No, go away. Does it still show up in my list as something we made? Was it the lignite earring? Who is it made by? I don't know if it says who it was made by. But if we go here, read this, everyone's still fine and content. Won't show up in the artifact screen until you recover it. Okay, well, then everything's fine. Okay. Additions. Okay, bone body parts, that's fine. We have no idler. Well, we think we still have a bunch of smoothing going on. Maybe not, I don't know. Are these, I think some of these might have gotten suspended. Yeah, unsuspend, unsuspend, unsuspend. People probably just got in each other's way. Maybe some of their smoothing things. Okay, what we need to do over here is start a macro, make room, use by justice, move over here, stop record, play, 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 play. All right. Prison rooms are a go. Easy to see the number of content dwarves. Oh, that's true. Those numbers over there. That's right. So 88 in white is fine. No one's cranky. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, they're all hauling all the shit from the stockpile that we bought en masse. But hey, we've got tons of cloth and everything now. What I might do is reset my orders over here to just loom dyed thread. We can play it. We can see what happens afterwards. Okay, so we need each one of these. Oh. Fed, mining mode, thank you. Now we need like funky stuff like with the food stockpiles, right? We need 1, 2. Yeah, might have effed up my clicking there. Okay, stockpile, food. Enter, 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 enter. Oops. Now I don't remember the hotkey for the copy stock. So what we want is we want one of these, block all prepared food. And this one here, we want to block all but allow drinks. Because the problem is the dwarves in here can like starve to death. There's a hotkey, the DF hack. Hold on. DF hack copy stock. Alt P by default. Can you use Q? Alt P. Oh! Okay, hang on. So now what I need to do actually, because I did this wrong, is remove the designation from all these. So it's like, how do you paste? But you don't paste, you just make a new one. So Alt P copies this food stockpile, makes it a custom stockpile, which I make there, and then I come back over this way, Alt P on this one. Okay. So each one of these should now have a stockpile for drink and a stockpile for prepared meals. Good. Okay. Now, it also wouldn't be bad to have like statues or some shit in here, just so that the people who are locked in prison feel as happy as possible, but I think this is going to be okay. Yeah, no, the prisoners, if you don't keep the prisoners happy, you get this insane tantrum spiral, because like people get arrested for something, then when they're in prison, they snap again, so they smash some shit, so they get re-arrested and re-hammered, and they get killed by the hammerer, which causes all their family members and friends to get super pissed, and you just lose your entire fortress. So yeah, it's really annoying, but the prisoners have to be like maximum levels of cushiness, or terrible things happen. I guess I could prevent the barrels so that we don't overstock in here, but at the same time, it's fine. Non-prisoners can come over here to satisfy their needs. It's not a big deal. Golden statue to some legendary tracker in all the cells would be good morale boost. I'm like, what? Is there something special about the tracker? Steel Sky is a tracker. We've got someone possessed. Tobal has been possessed. We're going to name you right away. So we need to go here. We need to go to nothing. Let me reread just to make sure we're clear. So we have a dwarf named Tobal right over here who is going to be named because they have been possessed. Moobot. So we're going to be going for 30 more minutes, then we're going to be wrapping up here. Anonymous Noodle! I hope you make us a great artifact, Anonymous Noodle. Boom. A Kiss for Luck or Rhino should be streaming after this. I don't know if Essentia's in the chat and can let us know what that is going to be that they're streaming, because I don't know. Toblerone, that's funny. Where's my window? Right over here. Okay. What are you going to claim? Alright, Mason's Workshop. Okay. You're going to start grabbing some stuff. Good. Oh, you're grabbing blocks from right nearby. They're invisible currently. Oh, okay, and you've stopped. You've grabbed 3 lignite, and now you have stopped. You want some bones! And wood. Alright, we got wood. Cloth. We've got plenty of cloth. It's bone we don't have. So, what we can do is we can butcher some critters. Sow, llama. The drake might be our guard drake. Reindeer. Let's butcher a few. An Hour of Among Us and then multiplayer Solars. Ah, cool! Among Us is always fun to watch. Fortunately, I won't be able to participate this time. Not that I ever do a good job with it. Oh, we have no more gold. Did we ever dig those exploratory tunnels over here? Yes, we did. Need gold going on for our statues. We need this because we'll do some copper construction. I guess I may as well go and flag the silver at the same time. But yeah, and this floor here can get just massively more exploratory tunnels. There's gonna be lots of things to find. Okay, so we need the butchering to happen. We've got a few idlers, that's good. Okay. What I'm going to do is designate or reclaim, just in case there's any forbidden shit on the surface here, including our quantum stockpile. We'll do one of those. Nice if it was like RimWorld, but it told me how many things were just unrequested or forbidden. Okay, we got a couple of alpacas in cages, which I think we just bought, so we'll go and make sure they get moved over here. There you go, slaughtering has happened. Hooves and things that have to be brought in. Okay. But yeah, we should be getting some bones. Oh, yeah, there's a possessed dwarf right over here with the purple exclamation mark. Come and pick up some stuff. Frame rates are dropping slightly. A lot of people having to come up to the surface. There's a buzzer running around. Oh, my squads can be set back to their active here, so we do the surface training. And nice thing is, whenever they go active, I think they pick up all their military equipment as well. Is it still possible to create planes-packed artifacts? Oh, do you mean like the artifacts that like use like 300 of one material? Have you started? No, you haven't started. Can you not get cloth? You got lots of bone. You haven't picked up the wood yet. Bones. Wood. Bones. Oh! Cloth. Wait. Wood. Stone. It picked up the stone. That's probably a start. Bones? Which stays there for a long time. Then wood. Then bones. Then cloth. They need more bones. Oh yeah, the recursive artifacts. Yeah, they need tons of bones. Bone! Any Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans out there? Any Babylon 9-9 fans out there? Alright, we'll slaughter some more things. We'll get some more bones. Struck native silver. Boop. Ooh, like that pattern. Hear about the Babylon 5 reboot? No, what? I haven't even finished watching the original. I own it on iTunes. I watched a few episodes. Kept wanting to get back to it. Kept getting distracted. Super high on my list, though. Just so behind on so much viewing. I mean, clearly, because that show's like 1,000 years old. The other one that's like a shame that I've never watched is Stargate SG-1. Other than catching, you know, a random episode here and there on TV, way in the past. I think there's a... Must have been a click there with the mouse. I have not watched Peaky Blinders either, no. I haven't even finished Marvel What If, which I love and I want to. Apparently, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. viewership has gone up since the Marvel's What If stuff has come out. As it should. What If is awesome. Are you guys just hanging out in the library? I can't remember. How do you find out what they're doing? Yeah, he's reading. Excellent. Okay, so they're reading books. Do we have a door over here? Okay, good. Are there other things you build in libraries? Like, do they have, like, writing tables and shit? I feel like there is stuff like that, but I can't remember. Bookcase display thing. Tables and chairs? Maybe that's just where they work? Okay. Yeah, if you try watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and, like, the first season, you're like, what's all the hype about? So, the first few episodes, well, first dozen episodes, are fairly episodic, and they feel unconnected and a little bit rough, and you're not sure what's going on. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was running parallel to the Marvel movies, and of course, the TV show is about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and if those of you who have watched Captain America, The Winter Soldier, know that something in that movie, very dramatic, happens with S.H.I.E.L.D. in Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That happens at episode 17 of season 1, and everything changes dramatically, and from then on, it's just like on this upward arc of insanity. Yeah, that's very, very, very good. And what's interesting is all the stuff that feels kind of random and unconnected in the first few episodes of season 1, all of it, as far as I know, all of it comes back in later seasons in some ways. Some of it comes back as sort of like a bit of a reference, and some of it comes back as a major, huge, tremendous plot point in later seasons. So it feels like random and disconnected, but then you do a rewatch and you're like, wait a minute, I never realized all this shit was super important. But they were very limited in certain things they could do very, very early on because of the movie tie-ins. But it's definitely worth like continuing to watch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Season 5 is interesting because a lot of people think Season 5 might be even better than Season 4, and other people don't care for it so much. Yeah. But a lot of people think Season 4 was, like, pretty exceptional. Like, it just gets better. Like, 2 is exponentially better than 1, 3 is exponentially better than 2. It's just crazy. Mm-hmm. Quill plugging Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. bingo card yet? Yeah, that would be a good one to have in there. Because I do bring up a lot, so you definitely get some bingo cards throwing in. How's the artifact stuff going? Are you still waiting for goddamn bones? Oh my god! He's got 12 sow bones, 18 llama bones, 16 alpaca bones. He still hasn't picked up wood. He won't pick up a piece of wood until the first set of bones. And it's like, it stays a long time in his list of things he wants. It stays a really long time, not that bone. It'll say the stone, right here, and then it goes bone, and it just stays there. And stays there. And stays there. He probably wants 4 different types of bone. Alright, let's butcher some more shit. Oh, Okay, stuff still flagged for slaughter. Just people haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay. Oh, and there's this goddamn buzzer. Hang on. Squad A, B, kill, list. I and J. Go kill these buzzers, wherever the frick they are. They keep interrupting my people who are going to do butchering. We do have crossbows and bolts. I'm hoping we have some ranged weapons. What's our squad? Equipment. Oh, it's individual choice melee. Hang on, we gotta make a change about that. I guess we have to set them to the archer. Okay, assign uniform. Okay, yeah, the wanting treasuries. We'll set them to archers. Shift entered. They're active, although if they have to kill a command, they might not move. Raising the peacock. You're raising llama wool? Wait, what? Alpaca wool? I guess the necromancers can raise any arbitrary body part, including wool? I don't know if Punisher's part of a military squad. You're right, we should check on that. Just making sure we don't have another interrupted by message. But right now we're fine. Seems like we're having some bones. Alright. Select the army here. Oops. What's the station? This is the place that's occupied. And he's still there. Okay, there we go. Slaughtered. So he should leave to pick up some bones in a second, because the slaughtering has happened. Maybe. What's happening? Migrants. Alright. Did you bring any bones? Is he tied up on something else? Because it's trees. It's stone, bones, trees. He hasn't picked up logs yet. Wait, is there a possibility we don't have any logs? I suppose that's possible. Maybe he's stuck on waiting for wood. How come I can't? There you go. Maybe we didn't have any logs. No, he hasn't gotten to the cloth part yet. They pick him up strictly in order. They picked them up strictly in order. So, if he... Oh, there's something in a cage here. If there's something, what the hell is in the cage? Oh, we've caged a buzzard. Cool. Yeah, it must be logged. I guess, because he didn't have all the bones first, because clearly we did a butchering and he went out and picked up more bones. But maybe he is good with bones now. No, I didn't want to mine. Maybe he is good with bones now and he must be waiting on logs. We must have consumed it all doing other shit. So tree chopping is a go. We've got lots of axes. Actually, we have so many axes. What I'm going to do... I'm going to put this back to the default behavior of this. Mismatch. Buzzards fighting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got some bolts hitting the buzzards. That's good. I mean, they should get hunted. So even if we don't have the squads around, someone should be hunting the buzzards, I think. Or unless there's certain types of animals because they're dangerous. Like, there we go. Okay, we got wood on the ground. Let's see. Yep, he's going to pick up the logs. I just assumed we had tons of it. I'm really shocked that we ran through it, but we do burn some of it, and we do have actually a lot of wooden furniture being made. Those are too small. Oh, too small to hunt? Yeah, there's an auto chop, you're right. There you go. Picking up a log. Rolls downstairs, alone or in pairs. Makes a wonderful sound. Now, is this still being brought down? We've got loam, we've got cages. I suspect things are still being carried. Oh, maybe not. Furniture. I mean, I could just open up storage for other things. Like, why not, right? What category is cages under? Is it furniture? I'm assuming. Yeah, permitted. So the cages that are up there should get brought in here. But yeah, we'll enable the animal stuff as well. But more things are getting slaughtered, but that's fine. How are we doing? We got lots of food and drink. You know what I should do is change the limits on our drink. Because we have a lot more dwarves now. There you go. Alright, he's still not here. He's still picking up stuff. I mean, he might still be bringing the first set of logs over. Okay, he's brought some logs. He might be getting more logs. Oh, he's getting more bones. Because that was the thing. There was another group of bones. It goes stone, bones, log, bones, cloth. So you're either getting more logs or more bones right now. Did someone die? Oh, there's just more goddamn fighting going on. Olan's a pet. So no. Yeah, that's interesting. There's the doe rabbit tame dead, and then it shows up again as the corpse list. Was it rezzed? Is it resurrected? No, this first part of bones was the biggest part. I'm pretty sure. There you go. He's just dropped off some more stuff. What did he drop off? He dropped off some more bones, and he's going off again. Probably pick up cloth. Yep. Cloth delivered. Now he's starting his work. Whew! That was a big process. It'll be a good way to end the stream, though. Buzzards are tough, yeah. Okay, military squad. Who knows? Actually, no. Well, no, actually, I'm fine with doing another archer squad. But what I want him to do is, yes, make sure Bunisher is, like, in a melee squad. So I'm just grabbing various people here. I'm going to make another squad. Can I just hit C? Hold on. I guess I set up a new militia captain. Let me find Bunisher. Okay, Bunisher. You're a new militia captain. Right here. Create a squad from that. Leather armor, because that's all we've got. Bunisher's in there, great. And yeah, you're going to do melee weapon shit. Okay. 4 squads. All set up. We need to check their schedule, because what we have to do is same thing is cancel... Oops, not copy. Cancel. Cancel every other one, so that they do have the opportunity to take breaks. And we can have 2 squads working the same thing. This is the squad with 6. So we want to paste. Oh, I'll check. I'll make sure Bunisher's still in there. I might have accidentally removed something. Oh, yeah. How did we remove him? There we go. Alright, 10 full squads with Bunisher leading this one. Good. Thank you. Good eyes. So... Schedule. Okay, everyone's active, and then we'll make sure to set training and equipment over here. Good. 4 squads, intermittent training. What? Oh no, you started the construction. I'm like, what is going on? Now the problem is the possession. I don't think gives them legendary skill afterwards. Yeah, I guess like because I didn't start with an empty slot, I started on with Bunisher selected. It replaced them instead of just adding more people. Yeah, I don't like the position. You get spammed about it all the time, and it's like denied. Maybe it's just because I never addressed that. I kept thinking it was new petitions. Keep me down the suspension stuff in that workshop for when he's done. Yeah, I think it's fine because this workshop's been taken over multiple times. And the thing is, when it's got a rank, like he'll finish. It'll start off suspended. Well, actually, what it tries to do, it tries to cancel all the jobs when it takes over a workshop. Workflow, anything that's set to repeat, it gets protected. Where instead of canceling a job, it suspends it. So everything would start off suspended. But anything that's got a range, it should auto unsuspend if we don't have enough. Anonymous Noodle has created Deg Kiss, a lignite coffer. He offers it to the Board of Women. Is the Board of Women one of our guilds? I don't know. But it's interesting. Didn't claim it for his family. 14,000 dwarf bucks. My civilization. Ah! This is a lignite coffer. All crafts worship is of the highest quality. It's decorated with rope reed and encircled with bands of cushion lignite cabochons and reindeer bone. The object is adorned with hanging rings of alpaca bone and ginkgo wood and menaces with spikes of lignite, pig bone, and llama bone. Lots of spikes. On the item is an image of 2 chains in lignite. On the item is an image of Ast Truth-Paddled the Dwarf and a flame spirit in ginkgo wood. The flame spirit is striking down Ast Truth-Paddled. The artwork relates to the killing of the dwarf Ast Truth-Paddled by a flame spirit in the momentous swamps in the early spring of 52 during Exal Ustal, the Clash of Murder. Well, that is the most described artifact we have. It's not the most valuable. It's surprising because it did use a lot of material, but I guess bones might not have a lot of value. But yeah, that was a cool image. I liked it a lot. Yeah, as long as you get, is it 1 skill level in something, then you can have it as a mood. That is actually some cool ideas. Well, we're going to be wrapping this up in just a couple of minutes here. Keep an eye out on Kiss for Luck's stream for whenever she starts. As a reminder, there's no Monday stream today. Okay, the pre-stream is starting. Good. There's no Monday stream today because I'm going to be away visiting my family for Canadian Thanksgiving. Instead, we will see each other on Wednesday for some more Crusader Kings 3, the Princes of Darkness mod, where we are a vampire, which is a lot of fun. Cult of Mortar Dwarfos. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Thank you, Banana Camana. I'm excited to eat some turkey. It's been well, it's probably been a year since the last time I had turkey. Actually, no, last year I didn't do Thanksgiving because of, like, you know, maximum COVID levels. Has it been... Because I don't do turkey at home. I mean, I've had turkey cold cuts, but that's not the same. Has it been 2 years since I had turkey? That's entirely possible. You eat moose for Canadian Thanksgiving? No. Although I've had moose. It's all right. Well, thanks everyone who came out. Thanks everyone who subbed and resubbed. Thanks everyone who contributed to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. That was very appreciated. Thanks everyone who gave advice for the game. I love our little fort here. I think it's going really, really well. We almost certainly need more bedrooms. I don't think we have enough for every unique dwarf we have, but we've got the dormitories. They can cycle in and out. They can hot bunk it over there. That's kind of okay. Let's see. Yes, there is a Timberborn episode today. I have 3 episodes of Timberborn currently recorded. So after the 3rd, there might be a little bit of a gap, especially with this trip over here. But yes, I can't remember the publishing times. Maybe 6 p.m.? So there might be another one in 2 hours? Hang on. Let me find out for you. Because Stellaris, EU4, and Timberborn are all... Yeah, so 6 p.m. for Timberborn, so that's in 2 hours for the next one. Which is going to be episode 2. Great. So there'll be one today. There'll be one tomorrow. There probably won't be a Timberborn on Monday, because I suspect I won't get to it quickly enough. But otherwise, there should be plenty to go along. We're going to go ahead and rate a Kiss for Luck's channel right now. How long will beavers work in 24-hour shifts? I haven't found a problem with it yet. I think with the 24-hour shifts, they can't satisfy their fun and their social the same way, but I think otherwise they seem fine. I don't know. So a little while. I will tell you a micro spoiler in that they are no longer on 24-hour shifts. You know, by the end of the 3rd episode. I don't remember where I turned it off, but yeah, we get them to work pretty hardcore. Yeah, so we're gonna raid for luck. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday. To all my Canuckians out there, have a happy Thanksgiving weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for coming out. See you soon. Bye bye.